you, the fans, have said that Guyana Amazon Warriors versus Trinbago Knight Riders in CPL cricket is the greatest sporting clash in the Caribbean. And for 2 consecutive Saturdays, these 2 Titanics teams meet in CPL game, one at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, and tonight at Providence in Guyana, where the Guyana Public Service Company have their hands on the switch. Hello everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I thank you for being here. I appreciate your company, and I look forward to our live interaction tonight. Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss and asked TKR to take first strike. And after 10 overs, they were 58 for 3, with once again an off spinner knocking back the off stump of Nicholas Puran. Guyana winning the toss and asked TKR to bat, have them 58 for 3 at the drinks break. They have since moved on to 62 for 3 as Carti edged one between the slip and the keeper down to third man for 4. So they are 62 for 3 after 10.1. Hassan Khan is the bowler. He's a left-arm orthodox spinner. Good evening again to everyone. He's round the wicket, bowls to Carti, who's played it to extra cover. Hetmyer throwed it back to the bowler, 62 for 3, after 10.2 overs. Probably was Ali a little wide there? Probably not. Hassan bowls to Carti, who plays it back down the offside of the pitch to the bowler, who field, and there is no run. The score remains at 62 for 3 after 10.3. Welcome again, everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your company, and we look forward to this epic match between Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Trinbago Knight Riders, as that one was steered away down to Gudakesh Moti, coming off the backward point boundary. It's now 63 for 3 after 10.4. Hassan Khan is on strike. So Trinbago Knight, Hassan Khan is the left-arm orthodox spinner bowl, I should say. Narin Bravo is on strike, the left-handed Trinidad and Tobago Trinbago Knight Riders batsman. There's also so many names, you know. So 5 runs from this first over from Hassan. He's over the wicket, bowls to Bravo. Bravo eased this down to long on for a single. 164 now for 3 after 10.5. Both batsmen are on 10. Carti have faced 17 deliveries, and Narin Bravo have faced 18. So we have a live poll going on. Who would you have used last night? And one of the reasons why I deliberately put up that poll, you know, is because I would be surprised if 20% of you said Rutherford, because it already happened. I don't think 20% of you are going to say Rutherford. But for me, I would have gone with Rutherford if it has reached that stage. My challenge last night is that it should not have reached there. The spinners should have completed their overs before the 15th over or the 16th over, no later than that. Once the 16th over is bowled, it's going to be hard to bring back the spinners after that. And I think what the captain, Ravman Paul, was doing last night was to try and see how many runs he can have for that last over. So he's bowling his better bowlers and said, restrict them to as few as possible, because whosoever is going to bowl that last over, Chris Green or Warwican, and Warwican bowled 1 over for 11 runs, was that so? One of them bowled 1 over for 11 runs and one bowled 2 overs for 20 runs. And it was 12 needed. So that was the challenge. If I am in that situation, I'm going with Shafin Rutherford. But I'm going to check the poll later. But I know that most of you, after the fact, are going to say you would either have gone with Green or Warwican. But I would have gone with Shafin Rutherford That ball was wet. I was not going to give any spinner that ball to bowl. Especially the spinners have not been bowling well, because if they were bowling well, they would have bowled out there over earlier. You know. It's because they were not bowling well while Powell has to take them off. You know, but it still should not have come down to that. He should have found a way to get in that over in the first 15. Halley bowls to Carti, and Carti cuts to backward point 65 for 3. They go through for a single to make it 66 for 3 after 11.4. So 66 for 3 after 11.4. But I soon go to that poll. And Mr. Casanova said, to be fair, though, Rutherford bowled very well in that over. I think so too. I think so too, Mr. Casanova. They won off the very last ball, and after the last ball, they need 2 runs to win. After back foot goes Bravo, and he eases this down towards extra cover. Good work by the fielder, long off. That's Gudakesh Moti. He sends the return in. The batsman should come back for 2. 68 now for 3. 68 for 3. I believe so too, Mr. Casanova, that he bowled well. That over going for 12 runs. And, you know, it all boils down to execution again, because he needed those 3 wides. He needed to nail them. If he had nailed those wides, then, you know, who to tell. But I think that he bowled that over well. And I said it again, I'm going with him every time ahead of the other 2 spinners. So I am with you, Mr. Casanova. Good night, Sherma Ellis. Good night, Sherwin. Sherwin, good one. This is test batting, not T20 batting, said Sherwin. It is always good to see Pooran getting out cheaply. I am very happy, said Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova, remember the other night you were telling me that Pooran is a good player of spin. And I was telling you that the off spinner always get him out, always knock him over. And once again tonight, the off spinner knock him over. Hassan Khan, round the wicket, bowls to the right-handed Carti, who strokes it to extra cover, no run. 68 for 3. And I must remind you that personnel from the Guyana Public Service Company, they have their hands on the switch. Yes. Hassan Khan, round the wicket. There's a slip in place. Moeen Ali is a slip. Bowls to Carti, who looks to open up his body and access the ball. But he can do no more than hit it off the inner portion of the bat down to long off for a single as he lost his shape there. Head was in the air. 69 for 3 after 12.2. Carti moves up to 14. Darren Bravo and 15. Both have faced 22 deliveries. So there's a short backward point for Bravo. There's a short fine leg. There's an extra cover. Those are the 3 fielders I see as Hassan over the wicket. Bowls to Bravo, who pulls hard to mid-wicket. Halley was unable to stop it from passing him, and they got a single. So 1 more to the total. 70 now for 3. 70 for 3, Bravo up to 16 from 23 deliveries. TKR really struggling here tonight. 12.3 overs have been bowled. Carti and 14 comes into strike. Round the wicket comes in, bowls to Carti, who steer this away down towards the fielder on the cover boundary for a single. 71 now for 3. Bravo is down to a 63% strike rate. That is not good. That is not good. So, Frame is asking, why can't West Indies batters bat spin? Tell me. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hassan bowls to the left-handed Darren Bravo, who almost yarked himself. He dug it out, and it dropped right in front of him. He picks it up and throws it back to the bowler. 71 for 3 after 12.5. Hassan Khan to Darren Bravo. Round the wicket, bowls to Bravo, short. He cuts it away, down to the cover boundary for 4. And that's the first boundary in a very long time. And Hassan Khan not happy with himself as he conceded 4 off that deliveries. 75 for 3, 7 runs from the over. Darren Bravo moves up to 20. Casey Carti and 15. So it was short outside the half stump, and he cuts it away down to the cover boundary for 4. You were right, because Pooran looked clueless against Ali. He literally lost the direction of the ball, and I think he's still looking for that ball from Ali. Absolutely clueless. Now, those are the words of Mr. Casanova. So it was not, those are not my words. Those are Mr. Casanova words. He said, he literally lost the direction of the ball, and I think he's still looking for that ball from Ali. Absolutely clueless. Wow, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. So Gudakesh Moti is going to come into the attack. Watching young Bravo bats gives a feeling of nostalgia, but for Brian Lara, said Mr. Casanova. Make Lal sell poor batting TKR. Yes, they are batting very poorly. So let's watch the field as Gudakesh Moti is going to come round the wicket to Casey Carti. So I know there's a short third man and a backward point and an extra cover. There's also a short fine leg. Moti round the wicket bowls a full toss to Carti. And can you believe that he stroked the full toss to long on for a single instead of hit it out of the ground? I can't believe. So one more to the total nonetheless. 76 now for 3 after 14.1. 76 for 3. Gudakesh Moti in his first overs just bowled one delivery thus far, which was a full toss, which Casey Carti hit down to long on. So 13.1 overs have been bowled. Carti is on 16. Darren Bravo is on 20. 76 for 3. Moti in his first over. He's going to come, stay around the wicket. Bowls to the left-handed Bravo. Hit this high in the air. Down towards long on. It's over the boundary for 6. Bravo is a known 6 hitter, you know. 82 now for 3. You remember that match for TKR against St. Lucia Zooks. They were St. Lucia Zooks at the time. And he took out Karen Pollard in that over. I think he hit about 5 sixes in that over. As Shepherd came around from long off, could not do anything about it. Moti to Bravo. And Bravo hit this away down to deep mid-wicket. On the bounce to the fielder. That's Samson who sends it into the keeper. One more to the total. So one more to the total. So the score is 83 for 3. Dwayne, if you are hearing me, I hope you are hearing me, but the interview will be at the end of this innings. So you will still have about another 6.3 overs to wait before I come to you, which is probably another half hour. So I don't know if you want to leave and come back. Right, Dwayne? Moti bowls to the right and let Carti, who ease this down to long on for a single. It's one more to the total. Michael Douglas is saying the most disappointing thing this tournament is not seeing one West Indies leg spinner playing even one match. Okay. I got your point. I got your point, Michael Douglas, and that is your peeve in this tournament. I understand if you know, everyone has their own little thing, you know, that they are looking for. And in the case of Michael Douglas, which I can support, is that no West Indies leg spinner has played in the tournament. And I understand that. And I support that point. 85 for 3 as Moti was wide down the leg side. 2 deliveries to go in over number 14. Moti over the wicket, bowls to Bravo, looks to pull, but he can only bottom edge it to short fine leg, and there is no run. It's 85 for 3 with 1 delivery to come in over number 14. And you recall the other night I was saying that in the early days of the CPL or T20 franchise cricket, even T20 international cricket, Moti bowls to Bravo, again lost his shape. This time he gets it to the right of short fine leg, which allows them to go through for a single, as he was looking to play a big booming drive through the offside, but lost his shape, head in the air, seemed to have strained a muscle. 1 more to the total. 86 now for 3. This pair Darren Bravo international batting stats is even better than his older brother. Watch out for him. He will explode just now, said Leroy George. I want to see Sunil Ambrish play T20. That's his game, said Sherwin. Good night, Jamor Small. It's a pleasure to have you here. So 86 for 3 after 14 overs. Yes, and I was making the point that in the early days of T20 cricket, teams were looking to get to 100 after the first 15 overs. And after getting to 100 after 15 overs, they would look to explode for the last 5. But now the game has evolved and past that. So teams are looking to get to 100 by the time they reach 11th, 12th over. So Joshua Da Silva carrying drinks. Hassan bowls a full toss to Darren Bravo, who played it down to Shepherd at long on. By the way, Kemo Paul is playing in this match. Good to see him. Jamor Small believes that old man Bravo taking up some youngsters' spot. Well, I'm sure Sheldon and Athena and Leroy George will respond to you, Jamor Small, so I don't know if I need to respond. Round the wicket comes Hassan, bowls to Carti, who manages to force it down to long on for another singer. It's 89 for 3 as Kieran Pollard is itching. He's absolutely itching to go. 88 for 3. Correction to the score. 88 for 3 after 14.2. Is absolutely itching to go. A strike rate of 115 for Darren Bravo is poor. That is poor, Sherwin. I agree with you. Round the wicket, bowls to Bravo. Bravo hit this down to long on for one more. So they're dealing in singles here. And, you know, Russell and Pollard can barely watch because the 50 partnership is up off 57 deliveries. This is certainly not T20 international cricket. 89 for 3. We're on over number 15. Hassan Khan, the left arm orthodox spinner, is round the wicket. Bowls to Carti, and Carti strokes it down to long off, and they go. He's not even running hard, looking for 2, although the long off have to move to his left about 10 meters. He just second for 1. And you can't have Russ and Pollard in the pavilion with 5 overs to go. If they are in the pavilion, they should be out. They should not be not out. They can get 1 ball, but they can do so much damage. So you don't want them in the pavilion being not out. Can to Bravo, and Bravo swings this away. Wide of the long on, who comes around. That's Romario Shepherd, and he sends the return in. And again, they don't even look in 2. And I'm sure that 2 would be there. Should have been there. Look at, you know, 2 should have been there. But these guys, wow. And that is one of the reasons why probably Bravo is not in West Indies cricket, you know. Round the wicket, comes in, bowls to Carti after back foot. He cuts it away. Half stop by Moeen Ali at backward point. Will they get 2 this time? Yes, they come back for 2 this time. It's 93 for 3 after 15 overs. Just what happened to Da Silva? He stopped getting game well. I don't know. Both of these batters should retire, said Sherwin. Where is John P. Nichol? It's a long time I haven't seen John P. Nichol. I hope he's okay. Definitely hope that John P. Nichol is okay. Please remember to check out our match day store in the video description. We also, in the match day store, you have some items that are on discount, and you have some new release, and you have some items that are trending in September. So please check out our match day store. The link is in the video description. Our Nike store link is also there, along with our Samsung store link. So please check out the video description, and you will see just under the video, it is there. If you are not seeing it, click on more, and you'll see the links, and they will take you to our match day store, where there are items on discount, items that are trending in September, some wonderful cricket gear, shoes, and so on. And you know, Nike produced the best along with Samsung. So we have our Samsung store, we have our match day store, and plus our Nike store. So check out the links in the video description. Please just click on those links and support the channel. 95 for 3 after 15.1. Carti is on 21. Darren Bravo is on 33. Bravo looking for a test recall, said Athena. All right, cool. But he has to run faster between the wicket though. Swing, miss, Hope took off the bails, but no damage done. 95 for 3 after 15.2. One of the issues with Darren Bravo is that he doesn't run hard between the wicket and look to initiate the game. He has this almost lackadaisical attitude when running between the wicket. Like he decided that it is one even before the ball reached the fielder. And you have to run hard. And those are the things that he used to do when he's playing for West Indies. And one would have hoped that he have, you know, those things, he would have gone past those things. But Athena said he's looking for a test game. I think that he should have been in the test team 2 years ago. My opinion, should he be there now, he will have to come back in the 4-day regional tournament and make some runs. But 2 years ago, I think they definitely treated him badly. He was better than some of the guys they were calling up. Definitely. Imran Tayer bowls to Bravo, uses his feet, drives straight to Ali at extra cover, and he's out of his misery. 34 from 34 deliveries. Bravo goes 33 from 36 deliveries. It's 95 for 4. TKR. So maybe that's not a bad wicket for TKR to lose, because at least they will have a chance for Pollard and Russell to bat. I think Pollard will come ahead of Russell. But at least, you know, if you don't give them the opportunity, you won't know how many runs they will make. So at least give them the opportunity to bat. If they get a 1 ball, so be it. It looks like it's Russell coming. That person that flashes across the screen look far more energized than a Pollard ever looks. So give them a chance. They can get a 1 ball, yes, but at least you give them the opportunity, because they can do some serious damage also to the bowler. Thank you, Athena. Athena is reminding you all to please hit that like button. Thank you very much. Yeah. Leroy George believed that TKR will score about 170. Sherwin said that Bravo needs to go. He has gone, yes. Bravo is afraid of short ball. Yes, he is. Bravo should never play test cricket running from the ball. As I said, Sherwin, 2 years ago, I think that he was unfairly treated. He should have been recalled to the West Indies team. I would not recall him now, but definitely 2 years ago. And had it been recalled 2 years ago, we probably would not have made 27 at Savannah Park. But I would not recall him now. I think that he would have to demonstrate to me again that he has what it takes. But without the West Indies batting going now, I guess probably anybody can play. So maybe. Oh, it's Pollard. Oh, Pollard is forward. And he's long forward and he strokes it down to long on for a singer. So he's off the mark right away. I've never seen Pollard so energetic, because the person just whizzed past the screen. Oh, maybe what happened, maybe it was he who was running, but it was a camera that was flashing by. I don't know. I just Michael Douglas, boy, yeah. Oh, that one went for 4. 100 for 4 after 15.5 overs. I just looked up and saw Michael comment, bantering Sherwin, so that it's time for Sherwin to say something else now, because we all hear what he's saying. And yes. Michael Douglas, what a community is this, man. Wonderful. You guys, I like the vibes. Tayer bowls the googly to Carti, who plays it to extra cover, and there is no run. 100 for 4 after 16. Carti is on 25 from 30. Pollard is on 1 from 1. I should run through the batting card quickly for the TKR. Colin Monroe made 17. Alex Ailes was bowled by Romario Shepherd for 7. Monroe was caught by Paul off the bowling of Pretorius for 17. Nicholas Puran was bowled by Ali as you hear Mr. Casanova said, that Puran is still looking for that ball. He made 13 from 10 deliveries. And just now, Darren Bravo caught by Ali after bowling of Imran Tayer for 33 from 35 deliveries. He hit 2 4s and 1 6. Bowling for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Pretorius, 2 overs, 1 for 13. Romario Shepherd, 2 overs, 1 for 12. Kimo Paul, 1 over that went for 13. Moin Alias completed his 4 overs, 1 for 11. Imran Tayer, 3 overs, 1 for 19. Hassan Khan, 3 overs, none for 20. And Gudakesh Moti, 1 over, went for 11. So Pollard to face up to Pretorius. He's going to come in now to bowl to Pollard. He's in. He just about his run up. He's going to move in now. 100 for 4. Pretorius into Pollard, and Pollard steer this away to backward point, and they go through for a single. So they run a single to backward point to Ali. This team is old. Ali can't feel at backward point, the ball comes straight to him and he cannot prevent the single. Wow, this team is old. Very, very old. So TKR is trying to recover from 109 in the last game. I don't quite saw who said that. Pretorius bowls to Carti, who plays this down to the field and the cover boundary for a single. 1 more to the total. Oh, the misfield. Did they come back for 2? I hope Darren Bravo is watching and see what took place there. 103 for 4. So I really hope Darren Bravo see that. Carti moves up to 27. It went straight to the fielder, but Carti and Pollard run hard. And they run hard, and so the moment the fielder misfield, they could come back for the second one. If Darren Bravo was there, they would not have gotten that, because they would have dragged walk the single, and no matter how much Carti tried to hurry him up, he would not have hurried up. And so after a while, Carti just realized that it doesn't make sense rush this man, because it is in his groove. Carti played that one in the air down towards cover. 1 more to the score, 104. 104 it is now for 4, as Pretorius tumbled over as he tried to throw himself over a brace front leg, lost it and tumbled over. Let's watch now over the wicket. Pretorius bowls to Pollard, and Pollard steer this away, misfield at short third man, and it goes into the boundary. And Imran Tayer stamped the ground. You know, he's not happy at all that he misfield that one at short third man. Pollard just steered it away. Tayer comes to his right, should have stopped it, and he hit the ground in vengeance. Oh, he could have hit that ground through the ground. Oh, hit the ground through the ground. So it's 108 for 4 after 16.4. If they get close to 150, TKR could win, said Mr. Casanova. Pretorius bowls to Pollard, uses feet, turn it into a full toss, and clipped it down back with a square leg for 4. 112 for 4 now. No bullying, just dexterity here from Pollard. Use his feet, turn it into a low full toss, clipped it away, down back with a square leg for 4. Good shot there by Kieran Pollard. 112 for 4. TKR needs to go in gun blazing if they want to win. Jamor Smalls. Pretorius comes in, bowls to Pollard. Pollard on the front foot, eases it to Shepherd at extra cover, and they go through for 1 more. 113 for 4 at the end of over number 17. So Carti is on 28 from 32. Pollard is on 11. So Leroy George is saying that Pollard and Russell need to use their experience to hit singers and feed the strike to Carti. Sheldon Smith. How you doing, Sheldon Smith? Good to see you here. Oh, lovely Sheldon Smith. TKR is practicing for the playoffs. Well, I guess one of the ways that you practice for the playoff, isn't it to win matches? 113 for 4 as we're about to start over number 18. Remind you that tomorrow is the final of the St. James Cricket Association 40-over competition. And that match will be brought to you live on the Cricket Forum. Short pull, taken on the pad. I think it's very close, you know. It's very close to me. Yes, they reviewed it right away. I think it's very close. It could be going over. It definitely hit him in line. He was coaching. It missed the pad. If there's anything here, it's height, but it was definitely in line. Let's wait on the review. So just checking in on the poll. I'm just going to check in on the poll here now to see what's the feedback. Wow, you know, 52% of you said Chris Green should bowl that last over. I expected that. What I didn't expect is Shafane Rutherford. 31% of you agree that he should. And I'm in agreement with that 31%. I think it's going over. You know. Although it bends, it is going over. I'm in agreement with that 31% for clearly the ball was too wet for me to give my spinner the ball to bowl the last over with the opposition only needing 12 runs off and over. It's going over. As good decision, definitely going over. Hit him in line, but it's going over. But his pitch, he did a pitch outside leg. DRS got that completely wrong. Did you see that DRS? Did you see that DRS decision just now? It said that the ball pitched outside the leg stump. Absolutely. Oh, Lord. This is why. That is why. What you see it there? Oh, they show it over now. They show it over. They show it over. They show it over and they have, you know. But that is why you have umpires call in the game. Because the technology is not perfect. You know, and that's the fundamental reason why you have umpires call. Shepherd bowls short to Carti, who looks to pull, and he bottom edge it to the keeper, and there is no run. 114 for 4. Hope will be comfortable with a score like this. Once Hope don't have to score at a strike rate above 140, he will be confident. As I said at Michael Douglas, I want to introduce something into the conversation here now. In last night's match, Shepherd comes in, bowls to Carti, high in the air. This is a chance, you know. The catch, drop. The catch dropped by Samson. Absolute dolly. And Samson have his ear cut by Delilah. And he dropped the catch. 115 for 4. Slower ball by Shepherd as he dragged his hand over the seam of the ball. It went high in the air, and Samson had his ear cut by Delilah. And that's the end of that. 115 for 4. Carti is on 29 from 34. Pollard is on 11 from 6. Shepherd bowls to Pollard, swings, misses, through to the keeper. 115 for 4 after 17.4. Yes, so Michael Douglas, there's something I want to introduce into the conversation now. Last night, Brandon King faced 65 balls. 65? That's more than half of the 120 ball of the team. And he made 98. It was a strike rate of 150. Shepherd to Pollard, who hit it dead straight for 6, 121 for 4 after 17.5. Pollard moves up to 17 from 8. Carti is on 29 from 34. So he faced 65 of the 120 deliveries and going at a strike rate of 150. He made 98 not out. But did he bat too slowly? Did he bat too slowly last night? And was was that the main reason behind the Barbados Royal losing? Shepherd to Pollard, and he just flicked it over deep mid-wicket for 6 more. 127 for 4. Pollard is now 123. Carti remains on 29 from 34 deliveries. He just whipped it away. 123. So, you know, did he bat too slowly? A strike rate of 150. You face more than half the team deliveries, and you only go at 150. I'm asking, what do you think? He made 98, but should he have gone quicker? Patrick Lambert is saying that it appears that TKR will get a score of below 160, which I don't believe is enough. Yes, so if they're... So Carti... So as it came back, Carti out, I don't know if... Yes, he retired out. And that is wrong, you know. He can't retire. So let me teach them a cricket again. You know, and let me inform this community. The batsman cannot retire out before the innings close. Yes, because the fielding team, the fielding captain can give him permission to come back to bat. So he retire, but not retire out until the innings has been completed. Then you know that he's definitely not coming back to bat. So he retired out. So the graphics they have on the screen that he's retired out, they are wrong. It shouldn't be retired out. Not yet. It's after the innings completed that he retired out. So just showing you those 2 sixes hit by Pollard. So Carti was retired out. And 127 for 5. You're always under pressure when a batsman retired out and you retired and you comes in, you know, you're always under pressure. He cost 12, Mr. Casanova, didn't he? He cost 12. Sheldon Smith's strike rate of 150 is 180 runs, which is good. All right, you're giving your perspective there. Yes, he batted too slowly, said Patrick Lambert. So 2 different opinions in 2 different quotes. Imran Tahir bowls wide to Russell, hit it away down towards the field and the cover boundary. That's good. Akesh Moti, they go for a singer. 128 for 5. So that's why I love this community so much. 2 persons have 2 different opinions on it. And that's why I thought that I should put it out there. Did Pollard not curse out Cornwall for doing what Carti just did? I don't know. I never heard it. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I never heard it. So Imran Tahir bowling the 19th over. All of these things is because these guys are listening to me. You know, they're trying to do differently. Tahir bowls to Pollard, and Pollard hit it in the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on for 4. So 4 more to the total. So because 132 for 5. You would recall on previous occasions I said that Tahir is not bowling in the depth because he doesn't want his ball to travel. But these guys, them listen to me, heard me say that, and want to prove me wrong. You know? Well, these guys are sample, man. Sample. Absolute sample. I don't understand because they have Tahir there getting a wicket off the first delivery. The scorer doesn't know what he's doing. The scorer doesn't deserve his pay. He doesn't know what he's doing. Tahir bowls to Pollard, and Pollard hit this out of the ground for 6. It's on the top of the roof. The scorer doesn't know what he's doing because why is it that he has a wicket off the first ball? He shouldn't have any wicket there. These guys don't know what they're doing. There are jokers. Absolute jokers. Carti didn't get out of the first ball. what I saw was that Carti retired out. And Russell faced the first ball. So they don't know the game. Honestly, they don't know the game. How is Carter going to be a proper T20 batter if he doesn't get the chance? This is why I said TKR will have a problem after these old power hitters retired, said Tabu Gama. Thank you for your comment. But I think it's a tactical call, and, you know, it's a tactical call because Hetmyer bowls to Pollard and Pollard leaves a wide one alone as Hetmyer nailed the Yorker, full Yorker. He nailed it. Because Carti would have faced 34 deliveries for 29 runs. In T20 cricket, it is not really, yes, you need to score runs, yes. But scoring those runs quick, down the leg side, wide, run away for 4. So 5 runs off this delivery. Imran Hetmyer, misery, as he tried to prove me wrong. He tried to prove me wrong, and his bowling has gone apart. 16 out of this over just now. 16 out of the over. That's what happened when you try to prove the cricket form wrong because of your ego. Because of your ego, you choose, say, let I show you that I can bowl over number 19. Wide again. Wide again. So he is all over the shop. Another wide. So how many out of this over now? 5 and 6, 40, 16, 17 out of this over. 17 out of this over. Hetmyer bowls to Pollard, and Pollard drives hard down to long on. Straight to the fielder. 1 more to the total. 145 for 5. So why you see that score on the screen there, where no deliveries left according to the score, but yet still you have 3.5 overs, is because he put in a wicket. He should have just leave it alone. He didn't need to do anything, you know. Hetmyer comes in, bowls to Russell, and Russell hit this away, down to long on for a singer. So 1 more to the total, 146 for 5 at the end of 19. A miserable over by Hetmyer comes to an end as he tried to prove me wrong. So I guess Leroy George and Tabu Gama are not happy with the fact that Casey Carti was asked to retire. So they are not happy with it. But I think it's a tactical decision, and it's a tactical decision that I would have made also. Having batted 35 deliveries in a T20 match, that's more than quarter of the number of the deliveries that the team is allowed to face. Is more than a quarter. And if you are going at a strike rate of less than 100, the likelihood of the team winning the match is diminished significantly. So what I'm getting from persons like Leroy George and Tabo is it's a player that they like, and it doesn't matter to them. It appears to me, let's use the word appears to me from their conversation. They like a player. So it doesn't matter if the player is not producing at the standard. He should still be there. And I don't agree with that. I don't share that. I would have made a tactical decision that the TKR made. I think it's 2 overs to go. You have to get the bigger hitters in. 35 balls. He got enough deliveries to show what he can do in T20 cricket. If you are batting 35 balls in T20 cricket, and it's not like he's on debut, Casey Carti have played numerous T20 matches, you know, so going at 85, at a strike rate of 85, this is a man who have played 30 T20 matches. So he's no green baby. He's no young baby. The milk has gone from his his lip a long time. He has played 30 T20 matches. It was, I backed the decision. And this one is pulled away high in the air into the stand for 6. 153 for 5 after 19.3. Pollard is on 40 from 15. 40 from 15, 153. So it's going great guns here. So Samuel Burgess had wanted 6 sixes, but it won't happen, you know, it won't happen in this over. So 153, I think they have a fighting chance. It's left to be seen. Yes, Patrick, he should have scored that century. However, more to come from him, said Sherma Ellis. Well, I guess they were talking about King last night. Here is Shepherd. Comes in, bowls to Pollard, a Yorker, but he missed it. And once he missed it, it traveled. And it travels for 6 more. 159 for 5 after 19.4. So Shepherd attempted the Yorker, missed the Yorker, sheer power by Pollard, and it went over long on for 6. So Pollard really showing his class here now. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he got to the 90s in the 17 over and should have gotten a century. Well, okay. King was afraid to go for his 100 last night. He preferred to remain not out, said Sheldon Smith. Shot, pulled away, down back with a square leg, 1 bounce 4. 163 for 5. 50 for the big man, Kieran Pollard. 50 from 17 deliveries. You know my position on Pollard, and I still think that he's one of the best well, I don't think he can really. I don't think he has the physical assets to really play like a one day for West Indies or so on. But he's still one of the best batsmen in the region. Mr. Casanova said, very predictable bowling from Shepherd, but he was Shepherd again to Pollard. And Pollard steered this majestically down towards the cover boundary for 4. That's the shot of the match. Wide Yorker, outside the half stump. And Pollard caresses it down to the backward point boundary for 4. Oh, what a shot. What a innings by Kieran Pollard. Oh, magnificent as he lifts his team to 167 for 4. And he's telling Tyre so that, look, I am the boss. I am the absolute boss. And they hugged each other. Mr. Casanova said, Pollard is batting like he could come out of retirement. Yeah. You know, boy, what they said that, what is the quote go about fine wine? Like your age like fine one. Yeah. You know, say that he's aging like fine wine. So yeah, I was telling you that tomorrow there will be the final of the St. James Cricket Association 40 over cricket competition. And that match will be streamed live. That match will be streamed live on the Cricket Forum tomorrow. You know, and I expect to interview both captains. So, you need to turn on your camera, Dwayne. I'm asking you to turn on your camera, Dwayne. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we have here Dwayne Waugh. He's one of the key players from the Paradise Thunderstorm is the name of your team, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm hoping that we'll have someone from Cambridge. So Mr. Waugh, the St. James Cricket Association 40 over final is tomorrow, and your team has qualified for the final. Where did you finish in the competition, in the preliminary round of the competition?
So, well, we're one of well, good night first and foremost. So we're one of the three teams who actually were tied on the same aggregate score. But based on the or aggregate
And the same number of points are scored.
points, yes, sorry, on
Okay.
the same number of
Okay.
points. My
Yeah.
apologies. But we advanced based on the total run score overall in the tournament.
Okay. So 3 teams, let me get this right now. 3 teams finish on the same number of points.
Yes.
But the tiebreaker was the 2 teams that scored the most runs overall in the preliminary round.
Very much, sir.
Okay. And so what do you do for the team? Are you a batsman, a bowler? Are you an all-rounder?
Yes, I'm an all-rounder. So I am a batsman really, but I bowl off spin. So whenever the team needs me, 5 or 6 overs or so, I'll come in the back end.
Okay. Getting a look of feedback there in the background. So could you turn? Yes. So let's give it. So what should we expect now from the Paradise Thunderstorm in tomorrow's final? Who are the players that you are looking to come to the fore? I know that Hodwayne is the leading run scorer in the tournament and is a part of your team.
Yeah, man.
So who are the players that you are looking to come to the fore tomorrow?
Well, listen, we're looking on all players to come to the front if needed. But right now, our batters, so the top 5 or top 6 batters have been scoring very well. Owen Davis is the top leading run scorer currently.
Just a minute, Dwayne. We have Gavin here. We're asking him to turn. Oh, okay. Thank you for turning on your camera, Gavin. So Gavin is the captain for the Cambridge Cricket Club. Am I right, Gavin?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Gavin. And I remind you that tomorrow is the St. James Cricket Association 40 over cricket final. And we have here with us Dwayne Waugh from Paradise Thunderstorm and Gavin, what's your Gavin Moulton? Gavin Moulton.
Yeah, Moulton it is, yes.
Gavin Moulton from the Cambridge Cricket Club. So continue Dwayne Waugh. You were talking about your team for tomorrow, what you expect.
So yes, so following up on your question, you were asking who are the players who we're expecting to show big tomorrow. I tell you, so we have a fully able side that anybody can turn up on the day. But as it relates to what's been going on in the tournament, or top 4 or top 5 batters, playing very well. Even our 6 and 7 batters when they're called and they're scoring very well. But right now we know Owen Davis is the leading run scorer currently in the tournament. We have Ziggy Levy. Ziggy Levy also batting very well. He got a century last week, and I think around a 74 the week before. So he's batting very well. We have Ingram. Ingram also got a century. Myself, I'm batting at 4 or 5. I have a number of batters. Omar Williams. We have also even Mr. Thompson. Elijah Thompson is batting very well. I think he got 2 centuries. So we have a fully equipped side that anyone can give you a big score on the day. So Mr. Moulton, watch Mr. Moulton right now. If you watch him, he's fretting already because he knows what's going on.
Mr. Moulton, welcome, sir. I noticed that in the last match that both you and Paradise Thunderstorm played, although Dwayne said that you are fretting, you chased down a huge total quite comfortable and won that match.
No, unfortunately we didn't win. We fell short by 18 runs.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yes.
But our main aim was to score above 200 runs to ensure that we are one of the finalists on the, which is tomorrow. So we met our target. So we would have said we was a loser to say our main target was to score above 200 runs to ensure that we grab one of those 2 spots.
Two spots. So Mr. Waugh said, Dwayne is saying that you are already fretting due to the strength of the Paradise Thunderstorm team. Is
Well,
that so? And what should we expect from you tomorrow?
well, uh, well, he's assuming. Take nothing away from Paradise team. It's a very good team, and if you're if they weren't playing good cricket, they would be in the final. So you have to give them credit where credit is due. It's a very good team. However, cricket is not play right here on your platform. This is just an interview. So tomorrow for sure, you will see what's going on.
Dwayne, when we look at, let's start, who are the batsmen that you're looking to come to the fore tomorrow, Mr. Moulton?
Well,
Gavin?
Cambridge is
You
the
are the,
team I
you,
think.
are, you are the opener for your team, right, Gavin? You are one of the
Well,
openers.
that's what. Remember, I'm one of the players that float around. So and depends on the condition tomorrow. They might ask me to open or I might back down the order. Never mind, you never know. Um,
Yes.
our team is a well-rounded team. Um, I can't single anybody out that will directly be the person because on any given day, anybody in the level can put their hand up and be that person and play a match-winning innings for us. Our
Yes.
team's a well-balanced team. We are the underdog in this, so we're gonna be continue like just to surprise everybody on that day. So nobody knows
Okay.
who's going to come out on top in terms of who's going to make the runs for us or who's going to take the wicket. It's just a collective effort, team effort.
Okay. Dwayne, when we look for the bowlers, who are the bowlers we should look for from Paradise Thunderstorm tomorrow? And remind you that the St. James Cricket Association 40 overs final will be tomorrow between Paradise Thunderstorm and Cambridge Cricket Club. Who are the bowlers that we should be looking forward to tomorrow, Dwayne?
All right. So as it relates to fast bowlers, we're looking at Woodburn, we're looking at Powell, we're looking at also Omar Williams as one of the pace bowlers. As it relates to the spinners now, um Ziggy Levy, myself, Dwayne War, Ingram as well. Yes. So and Richards. So we have around four good spinners and
Okay.
around 3 to 4 pace bowlers. So this should be a good show up display of talent, based on what we see Cambridge playing very well, I must say. So as much
Okay.
as he's saying he's the underdog, he's probably just being humble or modest rather. But
Okay.
we are all playing good cricket, and we should see a good exhibition of talent tomorrow for the finals.
Very interesting. Gavin, Devrick Devrick Lewis is the leading wicket taker in the tournament thus far, and he's on your team.
Yes.
What do you expect tomorrow from Devrick Lewis?
Deverick Lewis, Mr. Reliable. That said it all, right? Mr. Reliable. He's always reliable, like to give us a good spell, whether opening or a mega spell or anytime you give him the ball, he does get the job done. So I'm expecting him to continue on the rich vein of form that he's in and to perform very well and entertain as well.
So who are those persons you expect to support Devrick Lewis in the bowling department for you tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow the bowling department, as I said, we don't. I can't give you the final level right now because depends on the situation tomorrow morning or what have you. But overall, everybody's bowling. Like once you're picked as a bowler in Cambridge team, we expect you to deliver, and everybody is delivering so far. I mean, we have the young Tristan Carr who's bowling very well as a nine grader with good pace and all of that. Um, Richard Leng, he's bowling very well also. I mean, and we have other part-time bowlers who, when get the ball, do the job and do it very well. So we're
Okay.
expecting good bowling performance from the bowling department.
Dwayne, what is the message that you have for your fans tomorrow? What do you have for the people to tell the people of St. James tomorrow? And what do you have to tell Cambridge tomorrow? So tell us.
So first and foremost, I want to tell the fans, of Paradise and also of Cambridge just to come out and watch some good cricket. Two great teams playing. I promise they won't be disappointed for one, because we have batters from 1 to 10 who can score a 50 or 100 anytime. As it relates to bowling, we have a very good bowling attack, feeling. So just come out to watch some good display of talent tomorrow from both sides. And even before that, I want to big up the St. James Cricket Association for putting on this tournament. One of the main reasons for this tournament, is just to help them select the 50 overs, a squad for the 50 overs. And I think this tournament is paying dividends. So they should come out and see, just watch some good cricket tomorrow. And as it relates to Paradise, listen now, this gentleman, you see, he's very calm now, sir. But on the day, this guy's play serious and tough cricket. So I can tell Paradise, Cambridge said, listen now, we're coming out to even play tougher cricket than what was played last week. And as much as they're looking to take this one, we are definitely taking it home from them because I believe in our team, we believe in the guys, and we know we'll get our support from the fans tomorrow. And even for myself, I want to show up big for the team if needed tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Dwayne. Gavin, what do you have to say to Paradise and what you have to say to your fans and what we should expect tomorrow from Cambridge?
No doubt, Paradise is a good team. Cambridge is a good team as well. Both of us have shown why we are playing the final. The fans, I can just tell them, come out. It's been a long time cricket has been this entertaining in the parish of St. James. And I just want the fans to come out and feel like, cricket is going back to the glory days when St. James was dominating. Um, the St. James Cricket Board really dig deep to come up with this competition. And no doubt the teams that take part in it or participate in it show that things like this need to be done like on a more regular basis. Um, it's gonna be a fun-filled day, family day. I mean, just come out to the family, and once you're within the Trelawney or the St. James area, it's only entertainment in terms of cricket playing tomorrow. So just come out to Dumfries, come watch some good cricket, good entertaining, positive cricket. I mean, I'm gonna be very excited around here tomorrow.
As Dwayne said, and as I listen to you, Gavin, and you sound so very calm, but I know that 9:30 tomorrow morning, you're a different creature, Hey, Gavin?
Well, I'm always calm. I mean, cricket is like when it's business time, it's business time. But you know what I mean? We just have to enjoy the moment. And when we're on the field of play, it's a different thing. I mean, once the umpire say play or it's time to play on the field, like, you have to be focused on all aspect of the game, whether it's batting, bowling, or fielding. And you always have to thinking or to outthink your opponent. I mean, we can't afford to drop any catch against this talented Paradise team because they're a way superior team than us. We are the underdog, but take nothing away from us. We are playing good cricket, and we just have to give them their flowers. They are playing good cricket as well, so we just have to outthink them or try outsmart them and play good cricket to be victorious at the end of that 40 over, that 80 over period tomorrow.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, live on the Cricket Forum, will be the St. James Cricket Association 40 over finals. They are honoring Cecil Fletcher and Jerry Reid. And the two finalists are Paradise Thunderstorms and Cambridge Cricket Club. Any final word, gentlemen, 30 seconds each, starting with you, Dwayne?
Listen, I can't wait for tomorrow, guys. And I hope you guys have the same amount of enthusiasm just to come out and watch the cricket and cheer. Because we need that the 12 man on the ropes just to cheer for us. Thanks for just having us, just to showcase cricket and just let the people know what's going on about cricket, and have a good night, gentlemen.
Thank you, Gavin.
All right. Again, I'm just appealing to all the fans within the St. James area, Trelawney area. Just come out to Dumfries tomorrow and be entertained by two good teams and enjoy cricket to the fullest. And if you can't come out, just join the Cricket Forum live stream and be entertained and just looking forward to have as much fun as possible, and hopefully we can spread the cricket and let there be more light on cricket within the western region, because cricket is really on the down, and we just need to do something to take it up back and to make it be very entertaining and appealing for people to come on board as sponsors or to participate as players.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and it was a pleasure having you, and I look forward to see you tomorrow, and I really hope that it will be an entertaining game. I love the banter. Keep it going. All the best now. Good night, gentlemen, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. Good.
All right,
Cheers.
Thank you.
cheers. Yeah.
So there you have it. The finals of the St. James Cricket Association 40 overs cricket competition will be tomorrow between Paradise Thunderstorm and Cambridge Cricket Club. And you know, the banter between Kieran Pollard and Imran Tahir, you know, that's good. I don't know the two gentlemen, but Dwayne sound more overconfident, but they might give him a surprise tomorrow, said Patrick Lambert. Yeah, Mr. Waugh said he got batting from 1 to 10. Cambridge better come good, said Athena, right? Yeah, yes, Athena, right? You know, I'm telling you, especially Gavin, you know, when Gavin is on the field, he's a different animal, you know. And I say that in a good way, but it's like he transformed into something else when he's on the cricket field. He's serious, he's focused, and I'm looking very much forward to the match tomorrow. Yes, Athena said Mr. Waugh said he got batting 1 to 10. Cambridge better come good. And yeah, Patrick Lambert said, I don't know the two gentlemen, but Dwayne sound overconfident, but they might get a surprise tomorrow. Let's see. Yes, the match will be live here starting at 10 o'clock Jamaica time, 11 o'clock in the Eastern Caribbean and the United States. Sherma Ellis, I know Barbados is the mecca of West Indies cricket, but I just want to tease our Jamaican brothers. I don't know about that conversation. So there seem to be something holding us up here. As Trinis, we must tune in tomorrow to support Jamaica cricket, said Leroy George. Since we are going to be squashing their football World Cup hopes soon. What happened in that first World Cup match between Trinidad and the other, and the, was it Curacao? What happened in that match? I know that we give a look aside 4-love. I look aside. We gave a look aside 4-love last night, Barbados. What happened in that match? What I can somebody tell me what happened in that match? Because we did give a look aside 4-love. Please remember to check out our match day store in the video description, our Nike store, and also our Samsung store. If you're looking at phone or anything like that, check out our Samsung store. We don't need to say much about Nike. Nike is Nike. Nike sells themselves. And check out our match day store. Some very interesting items there, things that are trending in September, things that are selling fast, things that are discounted, and plus our cricket gears, our shoes, and so on. So please check out our match day store, our Nike store, and our Samsung store in the video description. Check them out, please, and support the Cricket Forum. So we are finally ready to go. Hussein bowls to Ali, steered it away past short third man down towards the boundary, 4 runs. So diving effort by that gentleman that we don't call his name. So that we don't call his name. So Patrick Lambert said, I'll be watching and I want Gavin to win because cool waters runs deep. Patrick Lambert. I don't get it. Sabina is the mecca. Wink, wink. 0-0. 0-0. So Trinidad couldn't beat Curaçao. And you expect them to have a chance against Jamaica. Hardly deep in his crease, cannot beat straight mid-wicket, 4 without loss after 2 deliveries. Athena is saying, light issue again. Could be, as I told you, Athena. Personnel from the Guyana Public Service Company, they're at the ground and their hands are on the switch. And they have their screwdriver. Mr. Casanova said, it is not Bermuda the Reggae Boys beat 4-0. It wasn't. Let's talk some cricket. Halley swung this high in the air. He's out caught on the backward square leg boundary. Hussein got the breakthrough. Guyana lost their first wicket. As he looks to swing that away, got the top edge and went high in the air. The fielder took the catch on the backward square leg boundary. And Moeen Ali gone for 4 from 3 deliveries. Top edge. Never came right out of the screw. And it got height instead of distance. And the catch was taken on the boundary. So Moeen Ali goes. If it's not Bermuda we play against yesterday, who was it? Oh, it's Nathan Edwards that took the catch. I have a lot of time for that youngster, you know, man. Mr. Casanova, who we played then? You're confused, man. Sure that is Bermuda. Mr. Casanova, it's not Bermuda, it's who? Thank you, Leroy George. Thank you here. 4-0 beating, yeah. I love this community. Yeah, Leroy George, so now. That Curaçao and Trinidad are the 2 favorites in the group. And so that's why they drew. Yes, thank you very much, Athena. Yes, thank you very much. That was a good breakthrough. Yes, man, that was a good breakthrough. Yes. Cool waters run deep, said Patrick Lambert. Yes. Brian Banton, what's the score TNT make? Okay, 167. With Pollard making 50 from something like 16 deliveries. He was at his very best. I'll tell you the score after this over. I'll run through the score for you, Byron Banton, after the scorecard for you after this over. So 4 for 1. TNT made 167. Oh, I said Barbados? Well, my apology. I sure I said Bermuda. Sorry. I sure I said Bermuda. 167 they made. 4 for 1 after 4 deliveries. Shea Hope is at the crease. Kimo Paul opened the innings for Guyana. He has not yet faced a ball though. Akil Hussein round the wicket. Short cover and a slip as Shea Hope plays this to down the inside of the pitch. Akil Hussein fielding his follow through. So there's a slip and a short cover as the arm ball seams back into Shea Hope and he just watched it, played it down the inside of the pitch. Russell was closing in, but Akil fielded. So there's a slip, a short extra cover, a straight mid-wicket. Hussein round the wicket to the West Indies T20 captain who plays this to the man at short extra cover end of over number 1. After 1 over, Trinbago Guyana Amazon Warriors 4 for 1 reply to 167 made by the Trinbago Knight Riders. So the score, Colin Monroe made 17 from 14 deliveries. He hit 3 fours. Alex Ailes made 7 from 6 deliveries. He hit 1 4. Casey Carti made 29 from 34 deliveries. He retired out at the end of over number 18. He hit 2 fours. He struggled and was put out of his misery by the technical staff of the TKR who called him in. Puran is still looking for the ball that knocked back his half stump from Moeen Ali. He made 13 from 10 deliveries. He hit 3 fours. He was at sea. He was absolutely clueless, according to Mr. Casanova. Darren Bravo also struggled. He made 33 from 35 deliveries before he was caught by Moeen Ali after bowling of Imran Tahir. He hit 2 4s and 1 6. Kieran Pollard made 54 from 18 deliveries. He hit 5 4s and 5 6s. Andre Russell faced 3 deliveries and get 3 runs as he turned over the strike to Pollard. It's 167 for 5 after 20 overs made by Trinbago Knight Riders. In reply, Guyana Amazon Warriors are 4 for 1 after the first over, with the batsman being out. Moeen Ali caught on the deep backward square leg boundary by Nathan Edwards off the bowling of Akil Hussain for 4. Edwards over the wicket, bowls to the right-handed Timo Paul, who taken on the pad. Good work by Nicholas Pooran from behind the stump, who skipped to his left, stopped the ball, and there is no run. 4 for 1 after 1.1. Sherma said TKR needs Hope wicket. I just added doubles as an appetizer, and the curry chicken is on the fire, lol. Says Samuel Burgers. Okay, cool. Curry chicken, that means he's from Trinidad and Tobago. So, mid-on, mid-off, short extra cover, short mid-wicket. Edwards bowled down the leg side. Let's see if they'll signal wide. No wide signal. Okay. 4 for 1 after 1.2. It was a short delivery. The batsman ducked Timo Paul. It was touch and go, whether it was a wide or not. I don't think anyone would have. Let's watch it. He was coming down the pitch and he knocked it in. It was a wide, you know. It was a wide, but umpires like Leslie Reef and those guys are intimidated by Pollard. Short third man backward point, cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. Nathan Edwards bowls to Hope, who turns it away down to backward square leg for a single, 1 more to the total. 5 for 1 after 1.3. Paul is off the mark. Hope comes into strike. Both batsmen have faced 3 deliveries. The Australian Ben McDermott not playing tonight, or they using him as an anchor? It's an interesting one that you calls. He's in the team, so they probably use him as an anchor. After batting so well in the first match, he has then gone off the boil, so they maybe dropped him down the order to see what he can do. Turn away, through backward square leg for another single Hope in that customary fashion where he jumps in the air to the fast bowler and turn the ball away and to the onside. He's off the mark. Both batsmen are off the mark. 6 for 1. I almost said the West Indies, but it's the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 6 for 1 after 1.4 overs. Brian Banton said poor and batting is poor. Ben McDermott was injured while fielding, said Michael Douglas. Moeen and Tahir need to retire from this life, said Farm. Nathan Edwards got to keep an eye on this youth. Yes, Atin, I have a lot of time for him. He did well at the World Cup, at the Under-19 World Cup, and he is, I put it this way, he's progressing. I have a lot of time for him, as I said. There are other players who you have seen progressing faster than him, but when you look at the international scene, but then let's work with what we have and hope that he progress along the right pathway, like someone like Seal. So there's a short fine leg, and then there's a mid-on. Those are the two on the offside, on the onside. As Edwards comes in, bowls to Timo Paul, both player forcing shot down the offside to the fielder. And there is 1 more. 9 without loss. So I'm going to give you the field. There are 2 square fielders on the boundary, right? And then there are 4 more on the offside. Short third man, backward point, cover, and a mid-off. On the onside, you have mid-on, short fine leg, and a mid-wicket. And then there are 2 square fielders on the boundaries. Nathan Edwards, the left-arm seamer. Over the wicket, bowls to Timo Paul, who tapped it into the offside and goes through for a singer. As I think that's Alec Ailes, one of the old men, cannot prevent the singer. 6 runs from the over, 10 without loss after 2. 10 without loss after 2. I think the poll has ended. Yes, I think that poll had ended. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button, please. And please also check out our match day store link in the video description. If you are not seeing it, click on more. You may be seeing it, depends on the device that you are using. But if you are not seeing it, click on more and you'll see our match day store link in the video description. We also have our Samsung link. So if you're looking at Samsung watch, phone, any Samsung accessory to buy, you can click on the link and Nike speaks for itself. So you click on the Nike link. But our match day store we have things that are trending at the moment in September, things that are discounted, and our cricket gears like shoes, shirts, and all of those things. Check out our match day store. The link is in the video description and purchase something. Slip goes down. Akil Hussain bowls to Keema Paul, gave himself room, swings this away, down to backward square leg, bottom edge, dive by the fielder, cannot prevent it from going to the boundary. That's Monroe. I hope he has not hurt himself. Why is the old man Monroe diving? I don't know. But big effort from him. 15 without loss. So, did you watch the women game today? I saw glimpses of the old Stephanie Taylor today. The bad knee seems to be okay currently. Currently, that's a good point. So, they have switched it now to 5 on the offside. So, from a no short third man, backward point, then a cover point, then cover, extra cover, mid-off. Those are the 5. Hussain to Keema Paul, 14 for 1. Round the wicket, there's a slipped in place. He looks to reverse sweep, loud appeal. He has not given it. That's Dayton Butler. I don't think it is out. I think he pitched outside off with the batsman playing a shot. You don't want to review that. Hussain is going to convince them to review it. They're going for it, a waste of review. I'll take your comments in the meantime. They are keeping... sorry, Sherwin, that flashes by. Yeah, I'll come back to your comment shortly, Michael Douglas. All those young players who getting a chance to team to learn from Pollard supposed to turn out champions, said Roddy Latu. When Darren Bravo was given a rough deal by West Indies last year, I was surprised, but it appears that his batting has declined. It was the year before last, though, but yeah. So Stephanie Taylor, I actually watched some of the match. I think when Grimman out, I saw when Grimman, I think that's when probably I was getting sleepy, so I decided that I'm going to go to sleep. You know, yes. Yes, Stephanie Taylor still got it, Athena. Okay, thank you for that comment. I will watch out more, but we saw it, you know, we saw it on occasions. Bro, yes, so thank you, Athena. Oh, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Keema Paul is gone. Guyana Amazon Warriors in trouble. They are 14 for 2. Dayton Butler has to reverse his decision. Oh, he got his decision mixed up. He's so disappointed, but the technology showed him that he was wrong. Keema Paul come off the field, 14 for 2 after 2.2. Guyana in a spot of bother. Mr. Casanova believed that Bravo is just rusty. Probably wasn't even playing any cricket from then. That is true, Mr. Casanova. And it was 2 years ago, although Patrick Lambert said that here, it was 2 years ago. And the point you're making, I understand it, because having not played any cricket for about 2 years, he will struggle. No, it's on. Will he face 10 ball tonight? Again, if he face 10 ball tonight, Guyana Amazon Warriors win. Despite being 14 for 2, if Hetmyer face 11 deliveries tonight, Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to win. I can tell you. Sherwin is saying, have no fear, Etty is here. And you face 11 deliveries tonight, Guyana Amazon Warriors win. Carl Tuckett, okay. The youngsters to keep your eyes on in this CPL, Gaston Edwards, Augusti Simon. Gaston Edwards, Augusti Simmons. Yeah, well, we wish them all the luck and hope that they deliver, because I am always of the opinion that you deliver one year and then you come back again and deliver next year. You know, you hear about the second year syndrome. So I want to see players delivering 2 consecutive years, even before I can consider them for West Indies selection. Guyana Amazon Warriors in trouble, said Sheldon. Simit agreed. But if Eti face 11 balls, they will win. Slipped in place. Hussein bowls to Hetmyer, and he's deep in his crease, turned it away back with a square leg for a single. 15 for 2 after 2.3. 15 for 2 after 2.3. Just a minute. I didn't get a break because I was to interview those gentlemen. Hope on the front foot cannot beat cover. That's Casey Carti. They still come through for the single. 1 more to the total. So 1 more to the total. $16 for 2. $16 for 2. 2 deliveries to go in this over. Hussein round the wicket to Hetmyer. Hetmyer turn it away again, back with a square leg. They're gone for 1. Will they come back for 2? Nathan Edwards scoops on that, but he cannot prevent the second. 18 for 2 after 2.5. 18 for 2. Look at the intensity of that warm-up. Oh, that's the president, Irfan and Ali. So 18 for 2 after 2.5. Athena said 2. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's counting down Hetmyer. So it's good to see the president there warming up with the guys. You know, it's not really a jam pack because Guyana Amazon Warriors haven't been doing so well. Hetmyer swung this away. High into the crowd for 6. 24 for 2 after 3. 24 for 2 after 3. Beg your Andre Russell to come into the attack. As you understand, I never really got a break. So Mrs. Brown is sleeping. Russell comes in now, bowls to Hope, who plays it back down the inside of the pitch. The bowler half stopped it and it's backed up in the inside. 24 for 2 after 3.1. Hetty better score runs tonight. Commentators, Bells is off and ready to beat him if he doesn't make runs tonight. That's what happening? Okay. And Michael Douglas is saying that Royals needs to drop either Warrican or Green for Kofi James because over the wicket comes Russell bowls to Hope, who hit this high in the air, dead straight, and it gone for 6. So hit it high in the air, dead straight, and it gone for 6, 30 for 2 after 3.2. Both batsmen are a 9, Hetmyer 9 from 3, Hope is a 9 from 8. So Royals need to drop either Warwickon or Green for Kofi James because they haven't bowled their full quota of 4 overs in the last 2 games. I would play him as a batsman and probably get an over out of him. I think he's better than an over, you know. Kofi James. He's better than an over, Michael Douglas. Russell bowls to Hope and he hit it for 6 again. This one was a nothing delivery. It was back of a length, sat up, and he just hit it away for 6. So my view on Kofi James, Michael Douglas, is that he's more than a 1 over bowler. You know, I got your point that you would play him instead of one of those 2. That's not what I'm really assessing. What I'm assessing is that he's more than a 1 over bowler. And he can bat better than both of them to me. So Russell comes in now, bowls to Hope. And Hope pitched up and he driven this, steered it away magnificently down to backward point for 4 more. He's dealing in boundaries here. Jamo Sungal say Hope taking Russell apart. Yeah. So that stand looked full. The previous stands that I saw never looked that full. And I was making the point that because Guyana Amazon Warriors has not been doing well as in previous year. The ground wasn't all that full out. And yeah, that's the grounds. The stands don't look so full. I'm surprised that Guyana is oil up and the stands are not full, but the grounds are full. The grounds is full, but the stands are not full. And for a country that is oil up, I expect that the stands would have been filled. Russell bowls to Hope. Hope turned this away through square leg. The fielder comes in, back with a square leg, and they go through for a single. 41 for 2. Yeah, so, you know, clearly Guyana, I was expecting that more persons would be there. But it seems like it's, you know, but maybe it's back to school, so they spend the oil money and sending their children back to school or so on. So maybe that's it. Yeah, but they give away a lot of money in Guyana. Every day you hear, so they might give away 100,000 for this and they might give away 50,000 for that. Russell comes in now, bowls to the left-handed Hetmyer. The ball come back into him. Hetmyer plays that one, and then it go behind him as he looks to prevent it from going on his stump. But it misses his stump. 41 for 2 at the end of over number 4. Hope will drown in honey, said Sheldon Smith. Well. Can you believe this? Can you believe? Just messed up myself like a baby. Can you believe that? Should have gotten a glass to drink this thing. I just messed up myself like a baby. I can't believe. Guyana population is also small, so they can afford to give away a lot of money, said Mr. Casanova. Yeah, but yes, they high up. Yeah. Probably about 800,000, 820,000 the most. Narin over the wicket, bowls to Shea Hope forward, and there is no run. 41 for 2. Narin. Let's watch now as Narin bowls to Hope. Hope plays this down to long on for a single. 1 more to the total. 42 for 2. Mr. Casanova, you're not easy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I needed a glass as a Casanova, but because Mrs. Brown is sleeping, I just grab a drink out of the fridge and did pour it in a glass or anything, and need a bib. I agree with you. Oh, that guy is going to come on to bowl. He's warming up. Mr. Brown, what is your prediction for the match against Barbados tomorrow morning? Barbados will lose. It doesn't matter who they are playing. Barbados Royals are going to lose. Barbados Royals not going to win any match in this year competition. No, they're going to go winless. You remember when some teams used to go winless? That's what's going to happen to Barbados in this year competition. They're going to go winless. Narin round the wickets, ball to Hetmyer, played it back down the half side of the pitch. There's no run. 42 for 2 after 4.3. Hope is on 21 from 13. Hetmyer is on 9 from 5. 42 for 2 after 4.3. This is Narin. First over, he has bowled 3 deliveries thus far. He's round the wicket, a slip in place to Hetmyer. Hetmyer cannot beat backward point, who is Darren Bravo. 42 for 2 after 4.4. So Narin comes on and is really letting it go. 21 from 13 is Hope. Hetmyer is on strike. 9 from 6. Remind you that the target is 168. 168. 42 for 2 after 4.4. Round the wicket. Bowls to Hetmyer. And Hetmyer drives down the ground for 4. Pitch drop into the drive. Brilliant past the stump. Just past the stump. Down to the long off boundary for 4. He moves up to 13. Hope is on 21. So Narin over pitching. And Hetmyer hit it hard back past the bowler. Between the bowler and the stump. The umpire skipped out of the way. It gone for 4. 46 for 2. 1 to come in over number 5. So that took Hetmyer up to 13. Hope is on 21 from 13. So give you the feel. There's a short third man, a backward pointer cover, and a mid-off a bit wide-ish. Round the wicket, Narin bowls to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer wait on it and cut it to the left of backward point. Nathan Edwards cannot prevent the singer. Or is it Carti? 47 for 2 at the end of 5. 47 for 2 at the end of 5. Watching the show informs viewers way better than listening to the commentary at the game. They talk too much about the players, which okay, but not enough about the score. Thank you, Peter Talbot. I appreciate that, and we will try our best to ensure that we keep everyone up to date with the score. Thank you very much, Peter Talbot. We appreciate you being here. Oh, well, it's an 8. It's an 8 balls. Yeah. Etty's passing 10 balls today, said Jamor Small. Randy Kelly saying, what's the latest with Devon Thomas? I can tell you that I think his suspension is he can play cricket if he wants to, but Devon Thomas. Was Michael Douglas, was his suspension lifted? But I wouldn't know then. I think that the Windwards, he will have to start playing for the Windwards or a franchise first. Hetmyer hit that man for 6 over deep midwick, backward square leg. So Hetmyer dealing in 6s here, 20 for Hetmyer, 21 for Hope, 53 for 2 after 5.2. I'm almost sure that his suspension have been lifted. Was he? But before we even considered him for West Indies, he has to start playing cricket. And plus, he's up in age, he's up in age, Randy Kelly. Well, if he survives this ball, Leroy George is saying that it can survive 4 more balls, or does the Guyana electrician have to save the night? Wow! Very interesting one there, Leroy George. Very, very interesting one. Very, very interesting one. That man bowls to Hetmyer. And Hetmyer hit this away down to deep mid-wicket again, and right through the hands of the man at deep mid-wicket. right through the hands of the fielder at deep mid-wicket and it gone for 6. Who is that fielder? That man must have complained, you know, because he can't catch nothing, not even a coal. So he must have complained. But, you know, I'm not worried about him, you know, because it's Casey Carti, you know. Casey Carti drop a dolly. That man to Hetmyer, turn away down to short fine leg. They go through for a singer. The return comes in, but the camera is showing the umpire, so I can't tell you what happened. Are they going to review it? 10 seconds, 9. That man is going to convince Puran to review it, you know, because that man think he should get a wicket with every ball. They're reviewing it. That's a good one in a Leroy George. The electrician's idea. That stand look full though. Or is it the grounds? It's like a stands. That ball is going down the leg side. That ball will miss another leg stump. Like Barbados Royal Blight, they are just having close loses. Interestingly, I don't hear anybody making any noise about captaincy, said Sheldon Smith. We did spoke about the captaincy. Remember that there was a poll. There's a poll. The poll Sheldon Smith has to do with captaincy. I think the poll even have captain in its name in the question. So we what better way than to use a poll? I know that man would have convinced them. I know that it wasn't going to work. Sheo play this away to the man at cover and there is no run. I think I've seen enough from Simmons in the last 2 games to send him to Nepal. In those 2 games, he was consistently nailing his Yorker with a wet ball at the death. A skill that many West Indies bowlers lack. Full toss from that man, hit over deep mid-wicket for 6 by Sheo. Hit him out of the attack. 3 sixes in the over, 19 from his 1 over, 66 for 2. That should be the last of him. Well, as I said, everyone is entitled to their opinion. My opinion is that I am not taking him. Guyana president is a good batting coach. Lol, said Jamur Small. Okay, Jamur Small. Hey, Bravo fan, this is what you call a strike rate. Okay. Wasn't Devon Thomas banned for 5 years? He's turning 36 this November. Yeah, he was banned for 5 years, but I'm wondering if he was not, was it? Oh, I'm mixing it up with John Camber. 66 for 2 at the end of the power play. Am I mixing him up with John Camber? Yeah, but he was banned for 5 years. He was suspended from cricket. And he was suspended from cricket. Yeah. Earlier today, did you watch the ladies' match? 2 beautiful return catches of one of the bowlers. I never watched the TKR innings. You know, but Guyana looking to do the double over TKR today. Definitely. Good beat such man out of the attack. Yes, yeah, man. That's how you treat an illegal bowler, said Jamur Smalls. Edwards bowls to the left-handed. Hetmyer plays his through mid-wicket. And they'll come back for 2 as Guyana will win this match tonight. Hetmyer has now faced 13 deliveries. He's on 29. And Shea Hope is on 27 from 15. TKR, having made 167, Guyana Amazon Warriors in reply are 68 for 2 at the start of over number 7. 68 for 2 after 6.1 overs. So Amazon Warriors looking to do the double. Nathan Edwards bowled to Hetmyer, who turned this off his hip down to the field and then mid-wicket boundary. More off his leg more than off his hip. And they come back for 2. I'm wondering if it's... I would love the cameraman to zoom in on the crowd a little more, because the chairs are red. The seats are red. The same color as the Guyana gears. And I don't know if it is people sitting in the seats I'm seeing or it's empty seats. So I would love for them to show it a little more to make, so I can clearly see that whether the stands are full or it's just a matter of them not being occupied. As that was back of a length from Nathan Edwards, and Hetmyer stand up tall and force it into mid-wicket, and he moves up now to 32. He's on 71, but I can tell you, he's breathing heavily, absolutely heavily. Hope is on 27, Hetmyer is on 32, 71 for 2 after 6.3. Hetmyer is winded. Etty has to take it easy with Hope and his lazy running, said Sherwin. But Sherwin, I don't see Hope breathing like a donkey. He said, Hetmyer, see that is looking very winded. So there's a short third man, a backward point, extra cover, long off, and a sweep on the cover boundary. Those are the 5 on the half side. Edwards pitched up to Hope and he drives it down to long off for a single, 72 for 2 after 8.4. Shea Hope moves up to 28. Hetmyer is on 32. Hope has faced 16 delivery and Hetmyer has faced 32. So I think the stands are full, you know. So it's because the gear, the Guyana jersey and the seats looks alike. Why? Having seen a wide angle, I think it's empty seat, but it's not empty seat. It appears that they are not. Edwards bowls a full toss to Hetmyer, which he clipped to the left of Alex Hayes on the long arm boundary, and they got a single, 73 for 2, with 1 to come in over number 7. Hope is on 28, Hetmyer is on 33. Please remember to slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button, and check out our match day store in the video description. Purchase something from our store, the Nike store or the Samsung store, and support the Cricket Forum. I think so too, Farm, that Hope is fitter than Shimron Hetmyer. Edwards bowls to Hope, who looks to turn it into the onside, but it comes off the leading edge and goes down to the edge of the circuit where at mid-off, and they get 1 more. 74 for 2 at the end of over number 7. I definitely think that Shea Hope is far fitter than Shimron Hetmyer. Hetmyer is blowing very hard. But what I can tell you is that having batted the level deliveries, he's going to win the match for Guyana tonight, and they are not going to take long over it. I like the intensity of the running. We need to bring this into West Indies cricket, said Jamor Small. Yeah, I agree with you, and we see more and more of that coming into West Indies cricket, though, you know. So that's that. $74 for 2 at the end of 7. Narin bowls to Hope, beaten outside the half stump, poor and dropped the ball, and so any opportunity for a stump, he missed it. 74 for 2. Hope is one of West Indies' fittest players, said Michael Douglas, telling Sherwin. Etty need to get rid of that rice belly, said Farm. As Narin bowls to Shea Hope and he turns it to mid-wicket, and the score remains at 74 for 2. Straight to the fielder after 7.2. Shea Hope is on 29 from 19. Hetmyer is on 33 from 16. Narin bowls to Shea Hope deep in his crease, force it down to long on for a single. 75 for 2 now. Hope goes up to 30 from 20 deliveries. That's a strike rate of just 150. Shimran Hetmyer is on 33. That's a strike rate of 200.0, 200.04 or 3.5. 200.035 or thereabout. Here is a 200.06. Yeah, 0.06. It's probably about 0.06. 200.06, eh? 0.063, right? Narin to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer swings and misses, and Pooran fails to collect, and they will go through for a bye. 76 for 2 after 7.3 overs. No. Well, he have give one bye. 76 for 2 after 7.4. So most persons are Damien Simity saying Etty needs to exercise. Etty probably eats too much KFC, said Mr. Casanova. Yes, you guys. Well, Narin bowls to Hope and Hope plays it to extra cover, and there is no run. 76 for 2 after 7.5. You guys are something else, you know, man. So 76 for 2, Hope is on 30, he's on strike. Narin over the wicket. But oh, he let go that one. But Hope spotted it and covers up and plays it back to him. Oh, Narin let go that one, man. Well, Narin let go that. Wow. You know, I have to watch him more carefully. Let's read 76 for 2 at the end of 8. Let's read this comment from Samuel Burgos. It won't surprise me if TKR lose tonight. Pooran said he welcome playing here tonight after losing the toss, and the playoffs will be played here. All right, Samuel Burgos. So, thank you for your comment. So that man is coming back into the attack after it's over, went for 19 runs. Can this one go for 25? I would love it to go for 25, wouldn't you? So that man is into the attack. So there's Hetmyer cut this away to the right of cover for a single. It's 77 for 2. So Hetmyer moves up to 34. Shea Open 30 comes into strike. They are packed in. So it's full. That stand is full. There are a few empty seats, yes, but you call that full. You know? There are a few empty seats, but you call that full. So that man is going to bowl to Shea Hope. And Hope hit this away down towards the cover fielder for a single. So one more to the total. 78 for 2 after 8.2. Hetmyer is on 34. He comes into strike. Shea Hope is on 31. Damien Simit said, I'm Guyanese, Mr. Brown. Okay, thank you for advising us. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much. Hetmyer plays and misses outside the off stump, and there goes through to Hope. 78 for 2 after 8.3. Hetmyer remains on 34. Yes, Such needs to go for 25 plus. Wide outside the off stump. Hetmyer swings and misses, and it goes through to the keeper. Such man and his tricks. You know, the thing about it, Mr. Casanova, as I said, I think 2 nights ago, if the players accepted it, then I shouldn't be sorry for them. You know, if they accept it, I shouldn't be sorry for them. They need to grow some balls and speak up for themselves. You know, they need to grow up here and speak up for themselves. Eh? Yes, because if they accepted it, who are we to complain about it? They must grow up here, man, and speak up from themselves. 89 needed from 67 deliveries. As Sheo plays that to mid wicket, and there is no run. So I don't have anything to say because what we are seeing here is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Jamor Sumal is saying, not even my computer bowled to me like that, you know. And as I said, I recall for the first couple of matches, I would have, his bowling would have frustrated me, but it doesn't. I don't want to call whatsoever he's doing would have frustrated me. I shouldn't call it bowling. And so I am, but I'm not going to stay here and allow him to frustrate me when the players are not complaining about it, when the players are allowing it to happen. So a football match is going on too. Guyana is playing a football match tonight. So did Guyana make the final round? I never know that Guyana was in the final round of the qualifiers. Well done. Well done. Well done. Andre Russell back into the attack, bowls to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer cuts this down to the field and the cover boundary for 1. The score goes up now to 90 for 2. 90 for 2 at the start of over number 10. That savage drive from Hetmyer that goes down the ground for 4, man. That was a shot. You know. Mr. Casanova said, they don't have any conjones for real, said Mr. Casanova. Yeah, they need to grow up here, Mr. Casanova. Definitely need to grow up here. So 36 from 22 is Hetmyer. Here's Andre Russell. He's going to bowl now to Sheho, the West Indies T20 captain, as that one comes back into him and hard into the pitch. Russell, Hope played it out to cover, and there is no run. As that was hard into the pitch. 80 for 2 after 9.2. We are in the 10th over. After this over, there will be a drinks break. Shea Hope is on 31. With him, Shimron Hetmyer on 36. Guyana Amazon Warriors, 80 for 2 in reply to 168 made by the Trinbago Knight Riders. There was a late flourish from Kieran Pollard, who made 54 from 18 deliveries, 5 fours and 5 sixes. Russell comes in, bowls to Sheo, back off a length, and he steered it away down to the field and the cover boundary, moves smartly to his right. That looks to be Akil Hussain and sends the return in. 81 now for 2 after 9.3. 81 for 2 after 9.3. So Hetmyer. So please remind you to check out our match day tour in the video description. It's right there. And also, when it comes to Nike, I don't have to say much about Nike than to say check our Nike store and our Samsung store for all your phone gadgets and so on. As Russell bowls to Hetmyer, and he swung this down to deep mid-wicket and probably gone for 6. They're going to check it, but I think it is 6. It dropped right on the pylon. And I think it is 6 as Hetmyer just swung that away down to Cow Corner. There was a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary, but he never going to get there. And it hit it on the full, 6 runs. I think that's Akiro saying 6 runs, right flush on the full. Yes, so 6 more to Shimron Hetmyer. That will take the score now up to 87 for 2 in over number 10. Yes, so check out our Nike store, you know, for all the explore the latest gears, style, and essentials from Nike. You know, you want to stay sharp on and off the field. So just step into our Nike store in the video description, click on it, and see what Nike have to offer. Russell to Hetmyer, short. He looks to pull. Probably take him on the body, or did it comes off the bat? But he looks to pull, but he did not get hold of it. Struck him on the body. 87 for 2 after 9.5. Yes, and apart from our Nike store, we also have our Samsung store. So your latest Samsung phone, watch, your latest Samsung gadget or accessory, check out our Samsung store too, and the big one, the Cricket Forum Match Day store, where we have all the latest trends and discounted items, things that we use, and things that are used on match day, what we wear and so on. Check out our Match Day store and support the store. As that one is driven down to mid-on by Hetmyer for one more. He moves up to 43. 88 for 2 at the end of over number 10. So they need exactly 80 from the next 10 overs. Hope is on 32. Hetmyer is on 40. They are 88 for 2 after 10 overs, and the drinks break is on. So check out the stores in the video description just below the video. Check them out, and support the Cricket Forum. So now is a time where I could read your comments. Jammer Small said Russell getting Russell. Oh, he's doing to, yes, he's doing to the batsmen are doing to him what he has been doing to other bowlers over the years. I get your point. Definitely get your point there, sir. Definitely get your point. Yes. So Russell is getting Russell. Kervin Duncan, man. Good evening, man. It's a good while I haven't seen you, Kervin Duncan. Big up yourself, man. Nice to have you here, my friend. Yeah, man. Good evening to you. Surely happy to have you here, Kervin Duncan. Nice to have you here, man. Yes. Good. Yeah, it should be. Yes, it was 6. It was clearly 6. Let me go through the Guyana Amazon Warriors batting chart for you. So Trinbago Night Riders having made 167, thanks mainly in part to Kieran Pollard, who made 54 not out from 18 deliveries. He hit 5 fours and 5 sixes, and he was able to get them up to 167. As Casey Carti used up 34 balls and Darren Bravo used up 35 balls. So between the two of them, they used up 69 deliveries and they only made 62 runs. So they used up more than half of the deliveries of the team and only made 62 runs from those 69 deliveries. And it was very, very slow going between those two. Nonetheless, Bravo went, and then Casey Carter retired out, and Pollard came in and he played that magnificent innings. 18 deliveries, 54 runs, 5 fours, 5 sixes. And it was good that I think Russell only faced 3 deliveries, but each time he gave Pollard the strike. So he made 3 from 3. When Guyana Amazon Warriors batted, Moeen Ali went for 4 from 3 deliveries. He looks to slug sweep Akil Hussain, and he skied it high in the air to Nathan Edwards and the backward square leg boundary, and he was gone. Kemo Paul looked to reverse sweep Akil Hussain, and he was out leg before on review for 6 from 6 deliveries. He hit 1-4. His strike rate exactly 100, as he was promoted to open the batting along with Moeen Ali. Since then, however, Shea up on 32 and Shimran Hetmyer on 43. Shea up 32 is from 26 deliveries, and Shimran Hetmyer 44 is from 26 deliveries. Hope has it 1-4 and 3 sixes. Hetmyer have it 1-4 and 4 sixes. Both came to the crease with Guyana Amazon Warriors and 14 for 2. And thus far, they have added 74 runs for the third wicket. So 74 runs for the third wicket of 7.4 overs. So 74 runs in 52 deliveries. And Hetmyer played such a way to mid-wicket, and Pollard, diving effort by Pollard at mid-wicket prevented any runs. Good work there from Kieran Pollard at mid-wicket, you know. That was very, very good work. But Such is doing his thing. So it's gonna left to see what Such can do. So Such is doing his thing to Hetmyer. And Hetmyer pulled this away down back with a square leg. The fielder comes around. They get a single though. The score goes up now to 89 for 2. So Hetmyer is on 44. Hope is on 32, comes into strike. Good to know that you're a good curving Duncan. I'm happy to hear that you're a good man. I'm very happy to hear that you're a good curving Duncan. Absolutely happy. I'm glad for that. I hear that the Guyana president offered Hetmyer $1 million if he scored tonight. After back foot goes up and played it down towards the fielder on the cover boundary for a singer. Oh, they are packed in though. They're absolutely packed in. So Jamor Small, you hear that Guyana president offer Hetmyer $1 million if he scored tonight. Score how many? Even if he score one, they're just going to give him. So that man, even when me Hetmyer played this away down to in the gap, brilliant shot by Hetty. Hug up that man. 4 runs, 94 for 2 now. Well played, Hetmyer. He's on 48 from 28 deliveries. His second boundary. He just slapped it away down to the cover boundary for 4. What's let us see what that man is going to do now. 10.4 overs, 94 for 2. Hetty making me proud tonight, said Curvin Duncan. Big up yourself. Yes, he is batting well tonight. 94 for 2. That man bowls to Hetmyer. Well, does his thing to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer steered it down to backward point where Casey Carti has to do a lot of work and comes off the boundary. And it appears that they come back for 2. No, they stay on 1. So Shea Hope will come into strike. He's on 33. Shimran Hetmyer is on 49. Such man keep throwing the ball, said Mr. Casanova. Yeah, he does. And the thing about it, Mr. Casanova, the more he comes under pressure, is the more he does it. You know, as this one is played away into deep mid-wicket to Akil Hussain. Akil Hussain have a lot of work to do. And there should be some overthrow there. No, there are no overthrows. 97 for 2 as Shea Hope moves up to 35. 97 for 2. Hetmyer is on 49. Shea Hope is on 35. Guyana Amazon Warriors are 97 for 2. Yeah, he keeps throwing, but as I said, I'm not going to be perturbed by a man who's throwing the ball, and the players are not complaining about it. They seem to accept it. The tournament organizers seem to accept it. The umpires seem to accept it. So I just leave it alone. Yeah, I just leave it alone. 97 for 2 after 11. So Guyana Amazon Warriors should cruise home from here. And I know the closer they get to the total. Is Pollard leaving the field? Oh, for a moment there I thought that Pollard was. Have you ever heard Pollard being injured yet? Never, I can't recall. Narin bowls to Hetmyer, who pulls this away straight into the man on the boundary. That's Casey Carti, and he's gone for 49. So he didn't really got the elevation that he was looking, and he picked out the man on the deep backward square leg boundary. That's Casey Carti. He had was to throw up the ball and come back into play to take it, but it was more of a straightforward catch. It wasn't one of those difficult ones. His feet was on the ground when he took the catch, but then the ball was pushing him back. So he just threw it up, step over the boundary, and come back in and took it. So there he is. Ball out of his hand. Yeah, comfortable catch. Well done. It wasn't difficult. That's 97 for 2. Hetmyer gone for 49 from 31 deliveries. It's probably is that his best knock of the tournament? Is it that because was it Curvin Duncan, my good friend, that got Shimran Hetmyer out as soon as he joined the field? I don't know. He says he's gone for 49. Caught by Casey Carti. I don't know if my good friend Curvin Duncan, would have 2 6s and 4 4s, a strike rate of 163. And so he gone caught by Casey Carti off the bowling of Narin. I wonder what Kervin Duncan have to say. Did Kervin Duncan get Shimran Hetmyer out? It's going to be very interesting to hear his comment. So such man keeps throwing the ball. So, but the thing is, Pollard and Bravo knows the man should not be bowling. Yeah, they know, but you know, that's why I always said Kervin persist talk about cricket is a gentleman game. Those days are gone, Kervin. You know, we talk about persons should have conscience and so on. They don't have any conscience in the cricket, you know. So I just think that the umpires should have stepped in a long time ago. Narin comes in bowls, and there's a singer to Hussein who is inside the circle. But as you know, Hussein is not the most fleet-footed of movers, and they got a singer. Farm said same old Etty. Well, that ball he should have hit away, you know. But I guess is distraught. He's distraught because that ball was a long up. Is that Hetmyer family? That's a big family. As the Narin bowls to the right hand, and Hope who plays it to the man at cover, and there is no run. So the good thing though is that for Guyana Amazon Warriors, you know, because for me it doesn't matter to me who win. But the good thing here for Guyana Amazon Warriors is that bowlers like Narin have used up a lot of his overs, you know. And so other bowlers like Narin and that man, they've used up a lot of their overs. Narin bowls to Hope and Hope plays this to long on for a single. After this, Narin only have 1 over. That man only have 1 over. Maybe Pollard is going to come in and try some tricks, but apart from that, they will have to go to Hussein, Russell, and Edwards. You know, all of those guys have 2 overs to bowl. You know, Russell 2 overs have gone for 26. So maybe Pollard is going to come into the attack and try to bowl some of his cutters and those sort of things. So Narin, 2 deliveries to go in this over. 99 for 3. So you're recalling when TK was batting, I said team look to reach 100 by the 12th over. And they are 100 now as O plays that to mid wicket and they go through for a single. So 100 for 3 after 11.5. Shea Hope is on 36 and with him Hassan is on 2. 1 delivery to come in over number 12. This is Narin 3rd over. He has 1 to go after this one. So far he has taken 1 from 11 from his 2.5 overs. But yet still, because of that big over from such man, and then Russell going for 26 from his 2, Narin going for 11 from 2.5 is not really a bother, as they have this in control. The gap is only 19 between runs and ball. So Narin is going to come in now. He's going to bowl to Shea Hope. 100 for 3 after 11.5. Narin over the wicket, bowls to Shea Hope, who is forward and steer that away to the right of the man at cover for a single. It's 101 for 3 after 12 overs. 101 for 3 after 12 overs. Hope on 37. With him, Hassan Khan on 2. Good night, Mr. Brown. Very good contest here tonight. I believe Amazon Warriors will win. Yeah, I think they will win too, and they will win quite easily. I don't think TKR get enough runs to challenge them. So Pascal, I think that Guyana Amazon Warriors will win easily. TKR just want to win, and they don't care about what such man does. Yeah, well, yes, that is true, Mr. Casanova. When are you picking the test team for India? The test, I think the first test is in India is on the 2nd of October. So 2nd of October. So that it will be soon. It will be soon. Thank you, Kervin Duncan. It will be soon. It will be soon. And I can tell the others that it will be sometime this week. So you can get out your test squad before mine. So rush out your test squad before mine, please. Because I'll be picking mine. I'll be picking mine this week. I'm not talking about those persons in this community, and I'm talking about those other YouTube channel, you know. They need to name their test squad so that I can name mine afterward. Because I need to see what they are doing so that I can copy what they are doing. And turn this away down to the deep mid-wicket boundary for a singer. So thank you though, Kervin. I'll do that sometime this week. Because clearly the first test is on the second. Yeah. So Never Isaac is saying an easy day at the office. Yeah. Yes, Never Isaac. I think it's an easy day at the office for Guyana. And the fans came out and they supported. It's going to be 1-1 between the two teams. Trinidad won at Brian Lara and Guyana Amazon Warriors winning at Providence. So it's going to be 1-1. Hussein is back into the attack. He bowls to Hope, and Hope came forward and just stabbed that. Took high up on the bat, back to the bowler. 103 for 3 after 12.3. He remains on 38. Hassan is on 3. So Hope grips the bat now. Very easy for Guyana, said Mr. Casanova. Yes, indeed. 103 for 3. Hussein to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope looking to give himself room, and the ball seamed back and got the inner portion of the bat, and they come back for 2, 105 for 3 after 12.4 now. Kervin Duncan is saying, important question since Sportsmax shut down. Who or what is filling the gap in the Caribbean, said Kervin Duncan. You know, the gap is not being filled right now. You know, I understand, you know, and it's maybe one of the reasons why our channel has to start doing more shows. You know, but the thing is, channel like mine and other YouTube channels, we need to start doing more shows, and we need to up the quality of the content, get more interviews, because most of the times we are reflecting our opinions. And so we need to get more persons, cut away by Shea Up, down to backward point for 4. He moves up now to 44. So 44 to Shea Up from 36 deliveries, 109 for 3. So I think we need to start, and the persons, they need also to cooperate, you know, because like I wrote an email to Darren Sammy asking him for an interview yesterday morning. He didn't have the courtesy to say no. You know, and sometimes persons don't know that. It appears that persons don't realize that no is a good answer. No is a good answer. Yes is a good answer. Maybe, not sure, me no know. Those are poor answers. But no is a good answer, and yes is a good answer. You know, and you know, so yes, we need to do more shows to try and fill the gap. We need to get different opinions to fill the gap and get a different perspectives and things. And we need to have more persons who are more officials, you know, more of persons like Mile Bascom and so on. I know before the CPL start, I had Mile Bascom, and before him I had the coach of the women team. I'm going to try to get some more interviews from some other persons. And that man Holt Hassan, you know. That man Holt Hassan bowl him. He bowls him. But again, the other thing though too, you know, Kervin Duncan, sponsorship is another thing too, you know. Sponsorship, because sometimes when you reach out to these guys and ask them for an interview, not like say the cricketers are the officials of Cricket West Indies, but some some persons who call themselves expert. Because they call themselves expert, they want a fee to provide their opinions. So sponsorship also comes into it, you know. Kingman said, happy to have you here, man. Good. Just came off work. Last match was exciting, even though the Royals lost. Yeah, it was exciting. And we had a poll earlier today, Kingman, and you can tell us what you think. Do you think Rutherford should have bowled that over? Or was it the best decision in the circumstances? Because Warrican and Chris Green, both spinners, the ball was wet. Do you take a chance and go with one of the spinners, or do you go with the part-time medium pacer? So we had that discussion earlier, so I don't mind having your views. Patrick Ascott is saying, good evening, Patrick Ascott. Watching and listening to the watch-along, but not following the cricket. Who are you referring to as such man? Said Patrick Lambert. Okay. Such man is a bowler on the TKRT. Well, we shouldn't even call him bowler. Is this guy on the TKR team that we don't know what he's doing. That he's the one now. Look at him. Yeah. So such man do his thing to Pretorius, who guides it down to the fielder and the backward point boundary. This match could be close enough. As 4 wickets gone down, but being the fact that this is such man last over. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Casanova said Russian Wheeler seems to be the one showing the cricket. No, and East. Yeah. No, but those stations have always been showing the cricket. Mr. Casanova, they have always been showing the cricket. What I think Kervin Duncan is asking for is more show like what we do when we come on and we discuss cricket. Not like the watch-alongs, you know, the shows that I'll do, like the takedown on a Sunday morning and our Monday morning show. Those shows that I do at 9:35 a.m. Jamaica time. I think he's talking more about that and not necessarily like watch-along. And as I think those stations used to show the cricket in the past, even when Sportsmax were around. But what I'm saying is that, like, for the and the other last week, I have also the manager of the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. So I think that's the way we need to go. We need to get more opinions from persons who are in the belly of the cricket, you know. Maybe someone like Pollard. Probably I need to invite Pollard on. A Bravo, you know, invite those guys on and get their opinion. As that is played away down to wide extra cover for 2, the scores now goes up to 114 for 4 after 13.4. I just want this over to finish so I can really go back to the cricket. Yes. Yes, Mr. Casanova is back on again. Hassan played a tire and Ali shot. Lal said farm. Hassan is really struggling, and I think Guyana Amazon Warriors need to drop him. You know, if Ben McDermott is injured, Guyana is effectively 5 wickets down, and they need 54 runs. As that one came back into Pretorius, taken on the pad. End of this 114 for 4. 1 delivered to Cole in over number 14. Such man is doing his thing. As mercifully, we can go back to cricket now, as that's the end of that. 114 for 4 at the end of 14 overs. Patrick Ascott is saying, never a dull moment and here, such man. But have you seen him bowling though, Patrick? Well, I shouldn't call it bowling. We can't call it bowling. Have you seen what he's doing, Patrick Ascott, that young man? You know? I refuse to call his name. Because that's not bowling. So let's go through the Guyana Amazon Warriors batting card quickly before the next delivery. So they are 114 for 4 after 14 overs. So they need to get 54 from 36 deliveries. 54. Moeen Ali made 4. Kemo Paul made 6. Shea Hope is not out 47. Shimron Hetmyer made 49. Hassan Khan made 3. Hussein bowls to Shea Hope and he played it away in the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on. Russell comes across, Slid picks it up, relayed it to Casey Carti, who sends the return in at the keepers, and they are back for 2. 116 for 4 after 14.1. Shea Hope moves up to 47. Pretorius is on 3. These were the 2 guys that won the previous match when Barbados Royals seems on top of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. The Guyana Amazon Warriors seem down and out, and these 2 guys rally and won the match. So there's a deep backward square leg, there's a short fine leg, there's a straight mid-wicket. Those are the 3 fielders I saw just now. Hussein round the wicket, bowls to Shea Hope, who gave himself room, but Hussein followed him. He played it back to the bowler. 116 for 4. 47 to Shea Hope. 3 to Pretorius. They still need 52 to win from 34 deliveries. Hope secors. Water drips from his helmet. Hussein round the wicket, bowls to Shea Hope. He guides it to the right of backward point. The return comes in, but Pooran didn't pick it up, collect it cleanly, because I think Pretorius was struggling there, but he never collected it cleanly. Good work by Monroe. A direct it would have gone, but it bubbled. He never catch it cleanly. It bubbled and allows the batsman to get in. Batsman to get in. 117 for 4 after 14.3. Pretorius on 3 comes into strike. Shea Hope is on 48. So, Michael, Mr. Casanova said, invite Karan Powell on. He seems like a very intelligent former cricketer. Okay, cool. Played out into the offside for 1. What is Pollard having in his pants pocket while he's drying the ball in his pants pocket? What does he has in his pants pocket? It should be checked. He just put the ball in his pants pocket. Anything can be in that pants pocket, you know. It should be checked. Oh, I'm away from the TV, not seeing the game, said Patrick Ascott. Okay, cool. Here's Akil Hussain, round the wicket. He's going to bowl to Shea Hope. He bowls to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope played it away down towards the backward point boundary. The fielder comes across, dive, cannot get there. That's Nathan Edwards. Shea Hope 50, 122 for 4. Well played, Shea Hope. 52 from 41 deliveries. A bit on the slow side, but he's a score 52 from 41 deliveries. 122 for 4. They still need a further 46 runs to win. And from 31 deliveries, the gap is 15. The gap is 15. 46 from 31 deliveries. We could have a close contest here now. Importantly, though, is that this is Akil Hussain. Does he has 1 after this? Yeah. Nathan Edwards, a lot of pressure will be on Nathan Edwards. Hussain comes in, bowls to Shea Hope, and Shea Hope gave himself room, played it down to long off for a single. 123 for 4 at the end of over number 15. Shea Hope is on 53 and Pretorius is on 4. Hope will keep the strike. So that's it for Akil Hussain. So Akil Hussain have bowled his 4 overs, 2 for 35. Now, Narin has 1 left. Edwards have 2 and Russell have 2. I think that Pollard is going to bowl at some time because Russell 2 overs have gone for 26 runs. And that will be definitely some cause for concern for the Trinidad and Tobago management, the captain and the coach and so on. So I would not be surprised if they give Pollard an over 2. And he may well be coming on now. Or will they go to Narin first and see if Narin can get the wicket before they go to Pollard? you know, it's going to be interesting. I'm just looking forward to see who they are going to choose to bowl this over. But I really, well, they're going to bowl to Narin. So they have gone to Narin. They're going to see if Narin can get a wicket or two. But this is our last throw of the dice. There is conflict of interest in the Amazon selection. Ali, Hassan, Hetmyer, and the president of Guyana. Wow. There's conflict of interest in the Amazon selection. Ali, Hassan, Hetmyer, and the president of Guyana. Interesting form. Are you onto something? Come, please let us know. Sheldon Smith is saying game on. And Mr. Casanova punts right away. Game over, Sheldon. So these two are always having it out, you know. These two are so much good friends. I don't think they know each other, but they are good friends on here. So as soon as Sheldon said game on, Mr. Casanova hit back, it over Sheldon. 45 needed from 30 deliveries. Amazon Warriors are in the ascendancy. The difference is 15 runs, just 9 runs and over. But here's Narin. Let's see now. Can Narin get 2 wickets? Because effectively, I don't think Ben McDermott is going to bat. So 123 for 4. In my opinion, effectively, it's 123 for 5. But I want to hear what Farm is saying about the controversy. So is it the president selecting the Guyana team? What role does the president has in the Guyana, in the selection of the Guyana team and so on? I would be very keen to hear. So Hope Seckers, Narin to Hope, and Hope off the back foot cannot beat cover point, and there is no run. So there's a backward point, cover point, and an extra cover. I'm going to watch and see if Narin I go let go this one. Narin going to let go here now. He has to let go. Hope on the back foot cuts, get the inside edge as that ball jog back a long way. Oh, that ball. Narin is bowling like, well, let's see. Narin is prime 25-year-old Narin. He's letting it go now. So there it is. Backward point, cover point, extra cover. Those are the 3 on the offside that we are seeing in our shot. I assume there's a deep mid-wicket. Narin bowls to Hope and Hope forward. Hope is saying now, you know what? Let me bat out this over. Bat out this over. Hussein finish. Suchman finish. And if I bat you out, who's going to bowl? Rossi is not bowling well. Edwards is inexperienced. Go to Pollard. Pollard is going to mix it up, you know. Narin bowls to his loud appeal. He's taken on the pad. Given, he review it right away. Probably got an inside edge. Wow, that was straight. And unless he got the inside edge, he's out. And that would have been a big blow. I don't think the medium pacer was the best option, because pace on the ball makes the batting easier, and he bowled 3 wides, didn't have control. Kingman said. But what about the spinners? The medium pacer over went for 12. The part-time medium pacer over went for 12. Who's going to... Anyway, that's your opinion, Kingman. Thank you for your opinion. It's welcome. We should not argue it with your opinion. It's not over until the last ball is bowled, said Samuel Burgos. Samson and Shepherd still to come, plus Moti. Yeah, that's true. That's some depth there. I really think this is dead if he hasn't got an inside edge. And right now, it doesn't look like he gets any inside edge. So why did Sheop? So they're waiting on ball tracking. Here comes ball tracking. Pitch inline, it inline. Umpire's call. Okay. Umpire's call. You have to go Shea Hope. Is umpire's call. Umpire's call was out. So Shea Hope gone. So it's 123 for 5. So it works, guy. You remember I was saying that whether it's Narin or Pollard or he brings on Narin now to get the wicket and he get the big wicket of Shea Hope, so it worked. So if Ben McDermott, if oh, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. You know, I want to send Shea Hope right now. I would have sent Ben McDermott, you know. Well, I would send Ben McDermott, I would say, you know what? Carti say you're out already. So just go out there and try lick 2-6 off on Narin. Probably I would do something like this. That. Who owned the Guyana team? Asked Mr. Casanova. I think it's a Guyanese, you know. I think the team is owned by a Guyanese. I think it is the only. When I say locally owned team, I mean the Barbuda Falcons is owned by a Guyanese, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. But so when I say locally, I mean the team is owned by someone from the country in which it's based. I think it's a Guyanese. The question you asked about Rutherford getting that last over in that game, he did well in that over. I think so too. I think it was the last ball that they got the 2 runs from. And effectively, though, you know, that last ball was like the 9th ball of the over because he had bowled 3 wide. So, and being a part-time bowler, I can understand nothing is on it. As Shepherd comes forward and strokes it down to long on, as Pollard was under the helmet and there was a slip. It's 124 for 5 now. 124 for 5. So match on, you know, 44 needed from 25 deliveries, you know. So that was a big breakthrough there, you know. Big breakthrough. Narin. Well done. Yes, Narin now. Final delivery. Slip on forward short leg. Bowls to Pretorius. He strokes it to the man at cover. 124 for 5. 48 needed from 24. That's exactly 12 runs. Even a baby could work out that one. 12 runs per over needed. Who is he going to? Edwards. I think he'll go to Edwards first. So Edwards, I think Puran is saying Edwards 17 and 19, Russell 18 and 20th. But I would go to Pollard right now, though, you know. I would go to Edwards for 18 and 20th. I would go to Pollard right now and see if he give me a good over because I'm having it in the back of my head that Russell gone for 26 from his 2 overs. Yeah, and that's why I thought that it got an inside edge, you know, because he didn't ask anything. Yeah. Jamor Sumar said, TK are gathering for Pryor. I think at this time, Jamor Sumar, they're approaching the light switch. I think the Guyana Public Service Company employees are on their phone and say, give us the permission, boss. Edwards beaten outside the half stump, beat Shepherd outside the half stump as he cuts and it goes through to the keeper. So Edwards here, but as I said, you know, I have a lot of time for Edwards, so I don't have a problem bowling this over, but I would have gone for Pollard to see if he can get me a good over. Because I have faith in Edwards that he can get me a good over. The person who I'm a bit guarded about is Russell because he has gone for 26 from his 2. I know that he can come back and get a hat-trick. I know that. So that's why I'm saying that I'm a bit guarded. That's why I said guarded. So the power service company person, Left arm seamer Edwards round the wicket, bowls to Shepherd, who swings inside edge it onto his body. The bowler in his follow through cannot prevent the single. 126 for 5 now. Oh, it's a shoulder injury. He probably can't swing the bat. Okay, cool. Thank you. I thought he touched the ball to Mr. Casanova because he went up right away. What were you all say? Sheldon. Sheldon is the boss. You know. Oh, Sheldon is the boss. Edwards round the wicket, bowls to Pretorius, wide outside the half stump. He slapped it to extra cover. There is no run. If he had allowed that, it would have been a wide. Well bowled here by Edwards. Don't worry. Shepherd will hit some 6 soon. So it's 125 for 5. Edwards wide outside the half stump, cut away, misfield at backward point, and they will come back for 2. Surely Casey Carti charged in, but Pollard misfield at backward point, and it's 1 now. It's now 127. 127 for 5. Was it a drop catch? Oh, it's a drop catch. You know, the big man dropped the catch. The big man dropped the catch. Why is Pretorius chasing after those wide balls? There was a drop catch by Pollard. As that one is played away down to the cover boundary for a singer, it's 128 for 5. Patrick Ascott is saying, Russell has not been at his best in the bowling department. I wouldn't give him 18 and 20 at over. But is Russell or Pollard? That's why I'd have bowled Pollard earlier. I would have bowled Pollard this over. He's now up to 12.63 runs per over. Yeah, he leaves that. Yeah, that's what he should have been doing all along. I said it all along. That one outside the half stump, 129 for 5. Wide signal. So 1 to coming over number 17. 39 needed from 19 deliveries. Somewhere, Guyana Amazon Warriors need to find 2-6. The 2 6s. Otherwise, TKR will win this and win this comfortable. Galen Evans, good night. How you doing? Edwards bowl to Shepherd, who steer this away down to the field and the cover boundary, backward point boundary. Again, if he left that, it would have been a wide. 130 for 5. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are displaying low cricket IQ here. Their batsmen are doing so. So, Galen, good night to you, boss. Happy to have you here. The Guyana Amazon owner is the best friend of the Guyana's president by the name Ram Roof, the owner of the new GPC pharmaceutical company, said Galen Evans. Thank you for that information. So his name is Ram Roof, and he owns the new GPC pharmaceutical company. Thank you very much for that information. So there you have it from Galen Evans. And Galen Evans is saying that the owner of the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the president are very good. Well, he said best friends, yes. Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Company put padlocks on the switch room, said Samuel Burgers. Wow. So they allow you guys to invade it? Or you are using remote control to control it? So for TKR are really hoping that Russell goes well here. Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are hoping that he continues to bowl poorly. and Shepherd hit the first ball for 6. So Russell into the slot and Shepherd hit it for 6. He moves up to 9. 136 for 5. Sheldon says screw tightening time. I have the remote here in Florida, said Bharat D. Ah, lovely. For the light, but I am also a Guyanese, said Bharat D. Okay, cool, cool. No matter what position TK are in, Sheldon will always defend. He is a national hero in Trinidad and Tobago. I love Sheldon, you know. Sheldon defend the thing right down to the end. And he always have something to say. Yes. It is pressure time for Warriors. Yes. Well, here's Russell. He bowls to Shepherd, and Shepherd is bowled. Bowled on York. Lovely delivery by Andre Russell. Shepherd York. He nailed the Yorker. It's 136 for 6. And I always said about the Yorker, when you bowl it, a batsman have to be batting very, very well. If you miss, the thing about it though, it's easy to miss the Yorker. But when you nail it, that's what happened. So you miss the first one, but you go again and you nail it. Shepherd gone. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinbago Knight Riders are ahead at this time. So Osman is saying that he don't see Guyana winning this. Yes. Yeah. They need 60, said Mr. Casanova. Yes. TV 6, CCN3 and Triple T is a local TV channel, said Sheldon. Okay. Sherman said, it's not a surprise with Amazon players IQ, said Farm. Okay, cool. Sheldon Smith, that is Triple T International. Oh, Russell, what a delivery. Oh, no, TKR back in it, said Mr. Casanova. Yes, yes, yes. 136 for 6. 136 for 6. Samuel Berger said the curry chicken is finished now. We'll send you guys some. Okay, Samuel Berger, welcome, and it's welcome. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Russell to Samson. Samson gets another Yorker, which he drives down to long on for a single. Good bowling. Good comeback here by Andre Russell. After the first delivery was hit for 6. He then York Shepherd and then a single. And the VIP section is being emptied out. That's the president there. You know, thank you very much, man. And please remember our match day store in the video description. Just click on the link. And remember that we also have our Nike store. And you know Nike provide the best gears and so on. And Samsung phones and watches are the very best. So check them out in the video description. Russell bowls to Pretorius, who plays it to the man at cover and sent back the... Did he send back Samson? Yes, he sent back Samson. But why? Samson hit the ball so cleanly in the last match. 31 needed from 14. It's a knife edge. And Russ has really come back good. Come at the hour, come at the man. J. Russ, said Patrick Ascott, indeed. Russell over the wicket to Pretorius. Full toss, hit down the ground, 6 more. He missed the York and it gone for 6. He shook his head, 25 needed from 13 deliveries. That's what happened when you miss the Yorker. 143 for 6. And the low full toss disappears straight. If Samsung, well, if, you know, if, yeah, that's, sorry about that, Mikel. Come at the hour, come at the man, J. Russ. I'm already sweating, said Mr. Casanova 1. It's an exciting match. Russell need to come out of this over well, while Guyana down the leg side, 6 more. Oh, he played it away to the crowd. They are jumping. 18 from the over, 19 from the over. 19 runs from the over. 19 now needed from 12. Amazon Warriors have their noses in front. Oh, and that's what, you know, cricket breakdown lesson on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Cricket breakdown lessons on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. said Sheldon Smith. I don't understand you, Sheldon. We have a show 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning, 9:35 a.m. Sunday morning called the Takedown. It's a takedown. It is called. But we haven't done any show because of the cricket that is being played on Sunday. We haven't done any show for a while. But once there's no cricket playing on Sunday, we usually do the takedown. Vishna Narin is saying that easy win for Guyana. These Guyana Amazon Warriors batsmen just trying to increase fans' heart rate, said Galen Evans. Edwards wide outside the half. Was it outside the half stump? I was reading Galen Evans' comment. 150 for 6 though. 150 for 6. Let's go Guyana Amazon Warriors. We can't let the master teams dominate. But Chadwick Myers, Guyana Amazon Warriors team of the oldest player in the tournament. Edwards. Round the wicket, bowls and swung away by Samson in the gap. Comes off the fence there, Casey Carti. Oh, Casey Carti did not pick up cleanly and allows them to come back for 2. Oh, come on, Casey Carti. Oh, come on. 16 now needed from 11 deliveries. Casey Carti took his eye off the ball. He took his eye off the ball. So there's who would you go to for the last over? Pollard, or are you going back to Russell? Edwards, bowls, cut away, over the top, 1 bounce 4. Or has it gone all the way? Full toss, and he hit it away for 4. 1 bounce just inside the boundary. And Narin tipped the peak of his hat in disgust as Guyana Amazon Warriors is spoiling Burgers curry chicken tonight. And he said, it's chicken curry, Samuel Burgers. Batting teams will always have the edge in these. Edwards bowl again, and Samson hit the side in the air. Chance though. Chance. Oh, he's out caught. Andre Russell took the catch. Andre Russell held his nerves and took the catch. And it's 156 for 8. As Samson goes. So it's Tahir to come next. Back of a length. Samson looked to hit it out of the ground. Andre Russell second under it. Held his nerves, took the catch. And TKR is back in this. It bubbles a little, you know. He had stiff hands, but he held on. Well done, Andre Russell. 156 for 8. Ben McDermott not going to bat. That's why I said 156 for 8. According to Michael Douglas, he has a shoulder injury. Mr. Brown, seems like you are back in that Trinbago team, said Vishnar Narain. Thank you, Vishnar. But isn't it, if I'm back in the Trinbago Night Riders team, Vishnar Narain, nothing is wrong with that, eh? Nothing wrong with that. What do you think? Samson, the strongest man in Guyana. Well, he held out to Andre Russell just now. So, Who would you go with for that last over? Pollard or Russell? Balls to Moti beaten outside the half stump as he pushed forward and the ball whizzed through. 156 for 7, which I believe it's 156 for 8. Okay, thank you, Vishnu and Narin. But I'm not backing any team, and I've said it repeatedly that it doesn't matter to me who wins. Naturally, on Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day, I want the Trinbago Night Riders to win that one. But otherwise, that full toss, clipped away, down to deep mid-wicket for a single. They will come back for 2 surely. And the thing about it now is 158 for 7. 10 needed from 7 balls. I think Puran is saying to him, no Yorker, go hard into the pitch. But Moti love when it's hard into the pitch, you know. It allows him to freeze and swing it away. I would go with the Yorker for Moti. He tends to miss the Yorker more than the full ball, more than he missed the ball into the pitch. In this... full hit it down to the man coming off the long off boundary. They will come back for 2. No, they stay on 1. You are just being fair for backing TKR. Lol. No, I'm not backing anyone, Samuel Burgos. I backed TKR when I wanted. Oh, that first ball to Moti edged it, you know. Oh, that first ball to Moti edged it again. I think this is that the first time I'm seeing this happening to TKR. I would like to see the look on Puran's face. Oh, gosh. And they're shaking their head. That first ball was edged. Wow. What are these umpires being paid for? You know, what are these umpires being paid for? We need to get umpires out of the cricket, you know. Well, they're going with Pollard. I would have gone with Pollard much earlier from over number 17. As I said, I would have Edwards bowling 18 and 20th. But I'm not surprised that they have gone with Pollard. Yes. If Russell was bowling this final over, I would want TKR to win. But because Pollard is bowling it, it doesn't matter to me who wins. Because I would want the Jamaican to bowl a very good over. You understand? So in that way, I would want the Jamaican to be able to defend the score. But the fact that it's Pollard bowling this over, it doesn't matter to me who wins. It doesn't matter to me. Pollard over the wicket, bowls to Moti, swing and misses as it goes through to the keeper. It's 159 for 7. Pollard is a master now. Come on, Guyana, bring home the bacon tonight. It's another exciting match. We're in the final over of this 23rd match of CPL 2025. Kieran Pollard, the wily veteran, against the up-and-coming, well, not I shouldn't say up and coming, but against the dynamic Gudakesh Moti. Looks at him now. He drags in, he's ambering over the wicket, bowls to Moti, and Moti slapped it down to long on. They're gone for 1. They will stay on 1. It's 160 for 7. 8 needed, 7 to tie. Are we going to get a super over tonight? Moti's on 4, Pretorius on 19. He comes in to strike. So let's watch now. Sorry, I'm not. Please remember to check out our match day store in the video description. Please also check out our Nike store and check out our Samsung store for all your latest Samsung device. Nikes for the top of the line gears, and our match day store for trending items in September, discounted items and items that we wear and use on a cricket day, like on the cricket forum. Like this shirt that I'm wearing, you can get it in our match day store. So check out our match day store. The link is in the video description right below the video. If you are not seeing the link, click on more and you will see them. Pollard over the wicket. Bosa Pretorius and he hit this in the night sky for 6. Oh, lovely shot. It's into the crowd. 6 runs and that's that. Back of a length into the pitch and it gone for 6. Guyana Amazon Warriors have sold the curry chicken and burgers. Burgers dinner is spoiled tonight. Guyana Amazon Warriors have won this match and they have started their home leg of CPL 2025 on a winning note. Big mistake by the umpires and also the captain of the TKR. Who do you blame more for that? The team for not reviewing or the captain? And Pollard is asking Moti, where you going? Stay in your crease. Who do you blame more for that? The umpires who are paid to make the right decision? Or is it the captain? TKR should have reviewed it. Who get the more blame? Who get the more blame for that? Must be the umpires. They are being paid to make good decisions. On the other hand, though, did TK appeal? I don't remember if they appeal. Can't remember. You know, can't remember. So 2 to win, 1 to tie, 3 balls to go. And the phones are up because they want to see what is going to happen now. Pollard over the wicket, bowls to Pretorius and he turns it away. Down to the fielder coming off the mid-wicket boundary. So they stay on 1. The score tied now. So Guyana Amazon Warriors cannot lose. Pollard needs to bowl 2 Yorker. He needs to York Moti. And then he needs to York Tyre. Imran Tyre, I don't think he wants to bat. He doesn't really want to bat here now. 167 for 7. Remember, check out our stores. The link to our stores in the video description. Check it out, please. And support the Cricket Forum. So they are taking their long time over this. Short third man, backward point, short extra cover, mid-off. Those are the 4 on the offside. The left-handed Gudakesh Moti is waiting. Pollard is talking to Monroe. They are just wasting some time trying to heist the batsman. So they bring in another fielder, the extra cover on the boundary right to the edge of the circle. Then there's a short fine leg. Then there's a deep mid-wicket and they are bringing in now the long on. Halfway in, he's in what you call no man's land because he's not in saving the singer and he's not back saving the boundary. So there are 5 on the offside, 4 on the onside. Short backward square leg. Pollard round the wicket, bowls to Moti and Moti places wide of the man at mid-off and they go for 1. And they will come back for 2. So they come back for 2. Guyana Amazon Warriors have won. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your company and it was a wonderful day. I look forward to see you tomorrow morning. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Bye for now.